So, hi guys, welcome back if you're watching on YouTube, blah blah blah, all of that stuff, links and descriptions for anything else, all of that. Let's just get straight into it. So tonight we're going to be playing a one-shot called Imposter Among Us. Kind of fun, kind of a weird idea, but at the start I will be rolling a dice to decide one of the player's character is an imposter. In other words, they are a doppelganger. They will not know which one is the doppelganger, not even the one who is. And this quest is about finding out which one it is and bringing back the party member who is the real party member. So, give me a sec. Let me just roll the dice and find out who is going to be the doppelganger. Okay. Perfect. So, let's begin. You sit at a table in a bar. The roaring fire burns in the hearth along the right wall. Weapons and replicas of weapons hang along the empty back wall. It's the same bar that you found yourself in many times before. It's the Adventurers Guild's bar, one that a few of you have sat in waiting for adventurers before. Others have sat there just sharing a drink with fellow adventurers, waiting for your first quest to come along. There, in the centre of the room, is now a large frayed blue rug that was previously not there. You remember an adventurer called Tiberius who brought back the rug from a haunted house about a week earlier. As you look around, near the front of the tavern, on the same wall as the fireplace, there is the same dark oak wood with the golden lettering that says Tanith, Guildmaster. And this, as it always has been, is the office of Tanith, the Master of the Adventurers Guild. And as has been for the past couple of weeks, the same large brooding orc named Slog who runs the bar. You've interacted with Slog quite a bit. He's been the one giving you all your drinks. He seems very friendly and likes to talk to other adventurers, although he usually speaks in quite a harsh tone. So, would you guys like to go round and just introduce your characters? Nylan, we'll go with you. Would you like to start, please?
Okay, so hi, I'm Nylan. I am a dragonborn. I'm a sorcerer, and that's it, really. Dragonborn sorcerer. I'm a red dragon.
Okay. Vermark, would you like to introduce your character, please?
So I am Vimac. I am a Goliath, 6 foot tall. I wear very heavy armor. It's a chainmail accompanied with some other decorative stuff, but mostly it's very heavy armor. I have one of my arms uncovered. That arm, my left arm, is covered entirely with burned skin, and that's about what you see. I'm about 6 foot tall. And that's about it.
Awesome, thank you. Storm?
So, hi, I'm Storm. I'm a Tabaxi rogue. My backstory is that I grew up in a small town with my family's business when someone turned their back on us and killed my family. I tend to wear leather armor, and I have grey fur.
Amazing. Isgard?
Right, I'm Iskard, a male Dragonborn Ranger, 6'7" high, 38 years old. Uses a longbow, back holstered, javelin and a dagger, and a quarterstaff as a walking stick, generally.
Perfect. And Neris?
I'm Wood Elf Druid. Completely forgotten everything else.
That's fine.
That'll have to do.
That is perfectly a-okay. So, As you sat here, as many of you have before, this time feels different. You didn't sign up to a quest. You were called here by Tanith, and he seemed deeply worried when you asked to attend. As you sat there, thinking over what could have happened, why you were called, the door to Tanith's office opens, and he welcomes you all in, calling you over to the office that none of you have actually been in before. Would you guys like to go in?
Sure.
I'll step in first.
Okay.
I'll wander in after, why not?
What do I see in the office?
So as you go in, Tanith's office is small but elegant. There's a large dark wood desk with large leather chair and a small golden metal name plaque. There are 4 seats placed at the front of the desk, ready for adventurers who come to speak to Tanith. There are papers on the desk, and one piece of paper is set on the table, open and facing the chairs. He offers you a seat, and as you take one, he pushes the piece of paper towards you. It is a letter.
Can I try and read the letter, please?
Sure, I can... upload that to you, so you can have a quick look in the chat for yourselves. But for anybody who may not be watching this, so as you take the letter, Tanith, you may know me. My name is Slugsy, the Mafia boss here in Orkton. Recently, I've heard about your Adventurers Guild and how they've been so much good for this community. It's despicable. As such, I have taken one of your adventurers and replaced them with a doppelganger, who will send me information. It won't be easy finding my doppelganger, though, as they don't know they're not who they seem to be. Good luck and don't even bother trying to find them. Slugsley, Melon. P.S. Watch your backs. I'm coming.
Did she read the letter out loud, or?
I don't know. Storm, did you read the letter out loud?
Yes, I did.
Okay, yeah.
Then I will ask, what does this have to do with any of us? Do you suspect one of us?
Well, we've lowered it down to you 5. We don't know which one it is, and it's proven almost impossible to figure it out. But yes, it's one of you 5, unfortunately.
Perfect. Then how do we figure this out? If there's a way to figure it out.
There certainly should be a way, which is why I've gathered you all here. It's not going to be easy, especially knowing that one of you is the doppelganger, but, well, we want you guys to go on the quest and figure it out. Who's the doppelganger, and then hopefully get the original adventurer back. I've got a couple of people you can speak to who are known contacts of Slugsy. You can go speak to them first, see if they're willing to give up any information.
I would say that
Let's go batter
sounds
his
like...
door down.
So the first person you can go and speak to is Mayor Otwin. He may have some information, but be careful around him. He's known to be under the thumb of the boss of the Mafia, so...
Can you say that name again?
Mayor Otwin. I'll post it in the chat. So you got Mayor Otwin you can speak to. The other person is Thudeon. He owns the Freckles Pot Tavern, but he And Tanith sort of lowers his voice and leans in a little bit towards you guys. He also has a speakeasy called the Cabaret Creek. He's a powerful businessman and knows information, or at least knows how to find information. So that was through Leon. The last person you may want to speak to is a woman called Neva. She's a trader, but she's infamous for trading on the black market. If anybody can find out information that's relevant, she can. Yep.
Difficult choice, really.
Anyway, good luck, adventurers. I hope you make the right choice.
I
Is he
have a
sort of-
question, Guildmaster.
Of course, go ahead.
You are sending the possible doppelganger to investigate the mob. I don't see that as a wise choice.
We also know that the doppelganger does not know that they're the doppelganger. We also want them out of here as quickly as possible.
Very well. I will not question your decision.
Anyway, good luck, and yeah, hope you find the adventurer. He sort of leans back in his chair and sort of raises his hand as if to ask you to leave. So, what are you guys doing?
As we turn away, I'd like to ask again, who do we think we should go and question first?
Who are you asking this to, sorry? Tanith?
Asking to the whole group.
Oh.
I would suggest Neva. Neva.
I would agree with you there.
It is possible that she could move faster if the other meetings with the other persons don't go as planned. And if she gets a heads up, she would move faster because she's accustomed to being out in the hidden.
Sounds logical.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. Can one of you make me an intelligence check?
Not me.
I'm at +0, so probably not a wise idea for me to do it. Does anyone have a modifier on their intelligence?
Not me.
Oh, actually got
I
plus
got
two.
a +1. Oh, who said they got a +2?
Neris. Shall
Does
I take-
Naris want to make the roll? I think she's got the best out of all of us.
Sounds like a choice.
This is a worrying party. 17, 19.
Okay.
Sweet.
You guys have been here for quite a few weeks. You've had a chance to explore the town and get to know people. Some of you may have been living here longer. Neris, you, from however long you've been here, you know that there's a couple of places where Neva may be found, a couple of places that could possibly be housing somebody with that sort of reputation. The Cabaret Creek obviously is one of them. The Amber Parlor, which is a high-end restaurant, or the Dragon's Hoard Casino. So one of those three places could be housing Neva.
What was the second place called again? Sorry.
The Amber Temple.
Thank you.
Sorry, the Amber Parlor.
What time of day is it now?
It's probably about 10 a.m, so you have the majority of the day to explore and do stuff.
Okay, so I'll tell the party what I know, and is there any kind of... Do I have any inkling of which one is most likely based on time of day? Or
I would.
going down to town?
This is all unknown to us. There's no way that we can accurately decipher where she might be at first, but we can explore two places. I would eliminate at first Cavalry Creek because one of our suspects is already in that place. Although we could go there first, possibly target two people at the same time, kill two birds with one stone.
At the same time, we don't want to be overrun if they're working together.
True. That is also another possibility.
So you're saying we could speak to Thaddeus and Neva at the same time?
Yes, but it is also a risk, as Storm mentioned. There is a possibility that we could get overrun, bite more than we can chew.
Maybe.
Do we know what they look like? For example, if we go looking for Neva and happen to give ourselves away to Thude.
Make me an intelligence check. I think it should be.
Me
So-
again.
An intelligence check, please.
11.
11. Yeah, you probably have an idea of what she looks like. She's human. She's got sort of like short brown hair. You've not really had much encounter with her, so that's probably all you could get from that role. But yeah.
Okay.
I
think
could
two of
suggest
us-
we go.
Okay, carry on.
I could suggest we go to the casino. We can blend in a little more there.
Very well. I agree.
I was wondering if it would be a good choice, but maybe a little unwise, for two of us to speak to Thaddeus while three of us look for Neva. That way nobody gets tipped off. At least not in any time enough to get away. If we're
Fair.
allowed to do so.
Again, it means we've got more chance of being overpowered by one of them. We don't know if they've got any hidden surprises for us.
True. We need to remember that the doppelganger himself doesn't know that he's a doppelganger. There is a possibility that the group that has less numbers would end up being overrun because the doppelganger may be in that group. We need to
also
remember
true.
that we don't know who he is, and he doesn't know either, so it could turn into a difficult encounter. Doesn't matter who we go with or how we plan this.
Or Slugsy could have lied, and maybe the doppelganger does know and will work to mislead us all.
That
At
is
the
also
same
another
time, though,
possibility.
I don't think they would reveal themselves so soon. I don't think. I mean, they wouldn't want to give themselves away before anything was achieved. We don't know why they're a doppelganger in the first place.
Depends on how loyal this doppelganger is.
And what triggers them.
Let's do something.
So-
Let's explore the first place together. If everything
Shall
goes
we-
as planned, we can separate it, and we can separate ourselves beyond between the other two places that remain. That way, we
Yep.
can start moving. Because we've been standing here too long. We need
Yep,
to
it's
start
probably
moving.
wise to stick together in the first place, anyway.
I agree. Shall we head to the casino then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys are heading to the Dragon Horde's casino, correct?
Yes.
Correct.
Yes.
Perfect. So, as you walk through the crowded, busy streets of Ogden, your nose is filled with the wonderful smells of the bakery, just opening with fresh coffee and fresh breads and pastries. It smells divine. And as you continue walking down, you finally get to the little area where the Dragon's Horde Casino is placed. The decoration of the outside is over the top and extravagant. There's a large wooden sign with the words "The Dragon's Horde Casino" painted with golden paint. There is a magical blue flame flames that surround the sign. There is also a guardsman at the door. He is about 6'3", set back eyes and a serious, stern expression. His eyes follow you as you guys approach the casino. What would you guys like to do?
I believe I would like to attempt to enter the casino.
Okay. So, as you go ahead and try and enter the casino, the guard stops you. Sorry, this is a high-end establishment. We cannot let. He sort of adjusts his glasses and looks you guys up and down. People of such low standing into the casino.
I'm sorry, but we're in an official investigation. We're cooperating with the City Watch, attempting to discover a crime, a criminal, and we believe that he may be hiding here at this moment.
Go ahead and make a deception check for me.
Sure. Okay. Deception. If I should look at my stats first. Yeah, it's an 18. -1, so it's a 17.
Okay. He looks you up and down. Adventurers, are you?
You can say that.
One way to put who we are. Businesswoman at heart.
Alright, fine, you can enter. But if you cause any mischief, I'm kicking you out straight away.
I assure you that I will do everything in my hands to keep things under control.
He sort of steps
I'll
out
be
of the
on
way
it.
of the door and sort of shakes his head towards the door to allow you guys to go in.
I'm going to
As I
sneer
go
at him as I walk in.
You what, sorry?
I'm going to sneer at him as I walk past into the casino.
Okay, so
And I-
you sneer at him.
I don't like him.
As I walk in, I take a deep breath. I really thought that wasn't going to work. Let's keep going.
Okay. So you walk into the casino. As you enter, you hear the roar of excitement. Somebody has just won big. There are the same magical blue flames that line the walls of the interior. It is lined with dark wood panels, many gambling tables lined with velvet table runners, and many decks of cards. They have servers running around holding many glasses empty and full of drinks, going from table to table, handing out the drinks to the customers. What would you guys like to do?
Could I ask one of them to bring me a water if there's a waiter nearby?
He looks at you and, yes, of course, right away, sir. And he sort of shuffles off behind the bar to get you your water.
I'd like to look at the nearest table to see if we can recognise anyone.
Okay, can you make me a perception check, please?
Yeah. Oh, brilliant. That's a 5.
5. You don't see anyone. They all look very, very much like strangers. You don't recognise anyone, and you don't see Neva anywhere.
Can I lean over to the bartender and just say, "Hey, do you know about Neva? Have you heard of her?"
And as you look over, sort of a dwarven woman sort of jumps up onto what you can probably assume is a stool. Ah, no, but yes, she does come in quite a bit. She's not here at the moment, though, I'm afraid.
Any idea
Can
where
I-
she might be?
Not a clue, sorry, dear.
Can I head over with... sorry, I don't remember the name. Naylan.
Mm-hmm.
So I would like to head over and kind of into the conversation and attempt I will ask. We've been looking her. We're trying to find something through the black market, and I hear that she's really good at acquiring the kind of objects that we're looking for. So, if you could kindly put us in the right direction, I could put in some coin.
As I said to your friend, I don't know where she is.
Oh, thank you.
Do I believe her as she's saying this?
Make an insight check for me.
Oh, which one? $11, 14.
14. You think she's telling the truth?
Okay.
She's clearly not here. I tell everyone. I think
Okay,
we better check somewhere else.
Can I look around and see if I can see anyone who looks suspicious or keeps looking over to us and talking or something like that? Something that gives them away, perhaps.
Sure.
He help him on that so that he gets advantage.
Sure. Make a perception check for me.
Okay. I can D20, yeah.
D20 plus your perception modifier.
That would be the wisdom one, wouldn't it?
I got 20.
My wisdom is +1, so 14.
14. You don't see anyone. Everybody who is there seems to just be interested in the game and don't seem to pay much attention to you guys.
All right.
We don't seem to be raising any suspicion here. I think we should try somewhere else.
Indeed.
Where would you guys like to go? Where would you guys like to go?
Depends. Amber's Parlor or Cavalry Creek.
I'd say Amber's Parlor to try to avoid the risk of running into two of them at once.
Okay.
Great.
Very well.
Cool. So you guys are going to the Amber Parlor then, yeah?
Yeah.
Perfect.
As we go out, I would like to touch the guard and touch the guard in the shoulder and tell him, thank you for your cooperation. I understand it's a little bit difficult to believe and that a group like us is making an investigation, but try not to be so problematic in the future.
He sort of snarls at you when you say that, but he doesn't say anything.
This time I'm gonna smugly grin at him on my way out.
Okay, you smugly grin at him and he just glares at you. He keeps his eyes trained on you guys.
What an ass.
Okay. So you guys head over to the Amber Parlor. From the outside, the Amber Parlor is shown to be a high-class establishment. The Amber Parlor sign is made out of a beautiful golden metal, hung high above the door. Leading inside from the door is a red carpet lined with golden thread and tassels. Inside is as extravagant as outside. A large ballroom-type venue holds around 20 tables, all dressed with beautiful red, gold, and purple table runners, silverware, and beautiful crystal glasses. This is high society, and it's beautiful.
This Neva friend likes the rich things.
I'm definitely into the color gold. Do I recognize anyone from just a first glance?
Okay, make a perception check, please.
That would be 16.
Looking around, you don't notice anyone that you know. There seems to be very few people in here at the moment. The ones that are eating are having sort of a very extravagant, probably a very expensive breakfast. But there's very few people actually in here.
Did we draw attention from any of them who came in?
You definitely got a few looks. It's not every day that they see sort of adventurers walking around inside the Amber Parlor. But other than, a quick sort of glance up when you guys walked in, they just all sort of got back to their meals, really.
Is there anyone who looks like they might be in charge or like higher up?
As you look around, there's a couple of waiters. Some of them are carrying some food, some of them are cleaning up some of the tables that have been left. Some of them are just waiting there to welcome guests into the establishment. Most of them just look to be servers, though.
I'd like to go to one that's cleaning the table and ask them, have they seen Navia anywhere? We are looking for
her. Make a persuasion check, please.
14.
14. He sort of looks at you and shrugs, but he doesn't say anything. And he sort of goes back and continues cleaning the tables.
Can I go to a different one?
Sure.
I want to say we have an appointment to see Neva, but we don't know what room she's in, so could they point us in the right direction?
Make a deception check, please.
17.
17. It sort of looks at you and... We don't have rooms here. This is a restaurant.
She said she was meeting us here, so do you know where she is then?
I don't know who you're on about. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Okay.
Anyone got any ideas?
She doesn't seem to be here, which means there's only one place left.
Let's do one more sweep of the entire room. Then, if she doesn't appear, we can go. Simply.
I agree. I think we should try and see if we can see anything here, any clues to where she might be.
Okay, make a perception check.
Can I do it with advantage since we're all looking for it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Who's rolling? Is it me or...
Perception 15 plus 3, so that's going to be 18.
18?
Yeah.
You don't see anyone. Again, it's the same sort of people that you saw when you first came in. None of them are really paying any attention to you guys now. As they're all...
Okay.
Yeah.
I would like to start leaving.
I agree.
Okay.
We've only got one more place to check out.
Okay, so you guys are heading over to the Freckles Pot, yeah?
Yes.
Cool. So, yeah, you wind yourself over to the Freckles Pot Tavern. And again, from the outside, this looks cozy and warm and welcoming. Hardwood planks and tree trunks make up most of the building's outer structure. As you enter the tavern through the hardwood door, you're welcomed by aromas of roasted meats and amazing but unknown scents. It's as lovely inside as it is on the outside. Tree logs support the upper floor and ambient lights attached to them. The tavern itself is pretty full for this time of the morning. Locals seem to be the primary clientele here, which, yeah, you could probably, it seems like a fairly successful business. Several log tables are occupied by several small groups of people. The other smaller tables are also occupied by people who are sort of talking and chatting and eating breakfast over a nice hot cup of fresh coffee or tea. Every now and then, they're pulling sort of unsuspecting waitresses amidst the table, asking, for top-ups, whatever else, and even most of the stools at the bar are occupied, but nobody seems to give you any sort of notice as you go in. As you look around, you can see that Thudeon is behind the counter, pouring some coffee and some teas, and generally just sort of doing some upkeep of the books.
Okay.
We've got one of our targets. Shall we approach him?
Maybe not
let's-
all together though, so we're not too intimidating.
Let's do something. Let's split up here in the tavern.
Okay.
If one of us is going to be the doppelganger, I'm surely they're expecting a report from one of us.
True. So let's split up. 2 persons will look for Naiva, and the other 2 will look for Thu Down, while one of us keeps guard in the doors. That way we can secure our escapes in case anything goes south.
So how would we like to split? If you think
I'll-
that's wise.
I'll keep an eye on things from the door if you want to
Very
split
well.
up.
Then I will head out and look for Thu Down.
I will join you on that.
I
Okay.
was going to say I'll stay with the door and keep an eye out as well then.
Okay. Nayland, what would you like to do?
Stay behind by the door.
Okay. So,
What do I know about this Thu Down?
not much. He's a very inconspicuous person. Other than owning sort of the tavern that you guys are in now, and being told that Thudeon also owns the Cabaret Creek Speakeasy. Not much.
It's a she?
Yes, he.
He or she? Sorry, I didn't hear very well.
He.
Okay,
Yeah.
sorry.
So,
Do I see him?
yeah, he's behind the bar.
I would like to go up to the bar and talk to him and ask him how can I get hold of Slugsy. I've heard some rumours about the Adventurers Guild.
Okay, so he's sort of this 5'8" human male, sort of with short cut hair and a charming smile. Makes you feel very welcome. And then as soon as you mention Slugsy, his smile falters, only for a second. Maybe you would like to come have a chat in the office. Please
As long
follow
as I
me.
can bring my friend with me.
Yes, he can come as well. And he heads off into the corner to a door that's in sort of the back corner.
I would like to follow him.
Okay,
Can I follow too?
sure. So,
I'll
you guys,
shout to you all and tell them to keep an eye on each other.
you're going to shout across the tavern?
Yeah.
Okay. As you shout, he sort of turns around and gives you a look, basically telling you to keep it down.
I will look back at him and kind of facepalm without saying anything, and then I will keep walking.
Okay. So as you're
So
heading
good
to
that you're
this
keeping an eye
office,
out.
so as you guys head into the office, he sort of shuts the door. What do you want to know about Slugsy?
Some news for him.
Okay. Why are you telling me this?
We think that the doppelganger that you sent out has been caught.
Make a deception check, please.
Oh, I just got a nat 20 and then +4 on my bonus. So that's 24.
Oof.
Okay. I don't know what you're on about. Look, whatever you guys are tied up in, I don't want to know. It's none of my business.
Look, we're trying to help you here. You've already heard her. She told you that we've caught him. we're almost ready to apprehend him.
Okay, I
And
don't
we're
know
trying
who
to
you
grant
think
you
I am,
immunity.
but I don't work for Slugsy. I want nothing. I want nothing to do with this.
You're threw down, aren't you not?
Yes.
You seem to know who he is.
Yes.
So
Doesn't
you
mean I
must know
work
enough
for
to
him.
be able- You must be able to know him enough to pass messages forward to him.
I don't do any business unless I absolutely have to. I want no part in this. Okay,
Then answer our questions.
You haven't asked any questions.
Do you know what Sluxley is attempting to do exactly? Tell me something. Give me something. Do you know who Neva is?
Yes, I know who Neva is. She's one of my best clients.
Good. Then you know about her. Then talk to me about her. When was the last time you saw her?
Look, I don't know who you are, but you can't just come walking into my bar accusing me of working for Slugsy, of all people, and then expect me to answer your questions.
I never said that you were working for him. I said that you knew him. And as a matter of fact, you do know him. Now, I am asking you about Neva. I'm going to need you to calm down, breathe. You are in no trouble at this moment.
I know I'm
I
in no
just need
trouble. I've
you.
done nothing wrong.
I just need you to answer a few questions. And you can calm down. I'm not here to do anything at all to you. I'm not here for you.
I mean, make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Crap. Persuasion. Yeah, that's bad. Persuasion. That's a 1.
Look, I don't know what you guys have got yourself mixed up in. Whatever it is, I want no part of it. And I'm not discussing my patrons. I'm sorry, if you have any questions, you can go ask her, but...
Where can we find her, just before we go?
She's in the cabaret at the moment.
Okay, thank you. I start to turn away, knowing that there's not much point asking any more questions.
Before Storms go, I'm going to grab her by the arm and talk. This person is still one of our main suspects. He knows something that he's not letting on. Do you want to just leave him, or we can put some pressure into him?
I think it's too much for the two of us to take on. If we had some backup with us.
I mean, there are other 3 persons back in the bar. They have our exit cover. And it would just be it would just be a few punches. I will punch him. You make the questions. If he doesn't answer or change his answers, then we will go. And no one needs to know about this. We'll be in and out. Quick.
Okay, I trust you.
Very well. Then I'm gonna. Is there a chair in my reach that I can take?
Would you rather me punch him because I can deal some damage?
Oh no, I'm gonna block the door with the chair so that you don't have to be stuck in the door.
Good idea.
Can you do that?
There is a chair in here. So what you want to do, sorry? You want to block the door, right?
Block the door with the chair.
Yeah, you could do that.
Okay, then I would like to do so.
Okay, yeah, you block the door.
Okay, then I would like to attempt. Is there a desk? I would assume there's a desk, right?
Yeah, there's a desk.
Okay, I will take him and smash his face with the desk.
So you're just going to grab his head and push it into the desk.
Yeah, that is
okay.
True. Yeah.
Okay, make an attack.
Attack unarmed strike.
Yes, please. So that's d20 plus your strength modifier.
On it. Right here.
How many of us are still outside? Is it 3 of us?
Three.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a 10.
10. That does not hit. As you go and grab him and you go to push down, he sort of gets loose from you and he's going to make an attack on you.
Okay.
What's your AC, please?
16.
16. Okay, so that definitely hits. As he pulls out a dagger and he's going to deal 7 points of piercing damage. And he does get extra attack.
Why do I feel like we're going to lose half our team to the guards?
Actually, yeah. So he's just gonna do the one attack. He goes,
Okay.
"Get out of my tavern now! How dare you come in here, accuse me of working with somebody like Slugsy, and then try and attack me? Get out!"
With someone like Sluxley. So you don't like his type? Dude, okay, I'm not gonna say that. I am going to... I'm probably gonna regret this. I'm gonna make another attack.
Before you do we hear anything from outside?
Make a perception check with disadvantage. You are in a tavern and there is a lot of people in there talking, so it is very, very difficult to hear anything.
15. Perception, right?
Yes, please.
15.
Okay. You hear muffled shouting. You're not sure what it's about. You're not sure what's being said. But there's definitely sort of some muffled talking going on, and you can hear that above the rest of the tavern.
Enough for me to be concerned to try make my way over and go in, or would I dismiss it as something I was expecting?
You could you could certainly go over. It will take you about a round to get there.
Okay. I will head over to the door then, and I'll gesture for those still outside to follow.
So before you do, so you're still over by the door at the moment. Can everybody roll me initiative, please?
Oh. That's going to be at 21.
Okay, one sec. So, 20 to 25.
Me, 21.
So that's by mark, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. 15 to 20. No? Okay. 10 to 15.
I
No,
had
10.
17.
Oh, Storm,
I did.
you 17?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, which modifier was that again?
Dexterity?
Alright. I had 10 as well then, sorry.
10, okay. 5 to 10.
7.
Okay. Okay. Nylan, what did you get?
12.
12?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so so Fu does go first, but he would have probably just used his action to shout at you guys. Vimark, it is your go.
Okay, first I will use my bonus action to use a potion of healing that I received from last adventure.
Okay.
So that's going to be 2d4 plus 2.
Correct.
That's going to be 5 HP that are restored.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use my action to attempt to restrain him.
To restrain him. Okay, make me a strength check, please.
That's going to be 14.
14? Okay, so he did roll a 16. So as you go to grab him, he sort of steps back and out of the way, and you don't manage to restrain him, I'm afraid.
Perfect.
Okay.
And that's it.
Storm, what would you like to do?
Like to use a melee attack with my claws.
So you guys are allowed to leave. You guys can decide to go if you want. You don't have to attack.
That's what I was going to do.
It might be an idea to leave.
Okay.
I would like to storm out of the room.
Okay.
And
Cool.
just say, fine, we won't bother you again.
Okay. So you leave the room. Nylan? So you just see Storm storming out of the office. What would you like to do?
Well, I'm near the door.
Mhm.
Is she heading? Are you heading towards the door?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna stay by the door and just wait for her to get there.
Okay. Isgard?
I'm just staying put, looking over, wondering what the commotion is about.
Okay. Neris?
I'm just going to keep my eyes open and make sure I can see into the door until we get everyone out.
Okay.
10 foot closer.
It is Thu's go, so he's going to look at Vimark. Get out. This is your final warning. Leave.
I
You
will
guys
leave.
stay
I
to
will
fill us
leave
in.
because I do not want to receive 7 points of damage from a dagger again.
Okay. So, as you head out to the door, what are you guys doing?
I will apologize to the rest of my companions. I let my emotions get the best of me. I really thought that he had something.
That's alright, it happens to everyone.
We have very little choice now of who we can talk to.
Did you figure out where Naylor was? Nava, sorry, I
find
keep saying Naylor.
anything?
We got nothing from him. He claimed that he knew him,
Well,
but there wasn't.
we did obtain the location of Neva. I just didn't point it down. What was it again? The location of Neva?
The Cabaret Creek. You guys do know, however, that the Cabaret Creek is owned by Thudeon, and it's basically the same premises as the tavern. It is like the underground part of the tavern, which you have now been kicked out of.
Oh. Probably should have asked that first before making a commotion. Is there any way to get into that part of the tavern without being detected? Do we see any back doors? Any other options?
So inside, the main way is to go through the inside of the tavern. He would see you. You're welcome to go outside and make a perception check if you wish. See if you can find any back doors.
I would like to do so, yes.
Okay, make a perception check.
I'll help you.
If he helps me, I get advantage, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, 18.
18. You don't see any back doors. There's very little space between the tavern and sort of the businesses and stuff next to them. There doesn't seem to be enough space for there to be a back door or anything.
Okay, then we have two options. One,
I was
we
going to
forced
ask,
our
sorry,
way.
before you do. Is there a market nearby where we can purchase disguises?
Go
Might be
ahead
an option.
and make me An intelligence check.
Oh, okay. 7.
7. You don't recall seeing anywhere that would sell disguises or anything like that.
We
Never mind.
have two options. Either we forced our way through, or we rely on the fact that maybe he did not see all of us in the same group, basing that 2 of us remained at the door and only 3 of us entered.
Only
That
2.
it does leave 2 people alone.
The other 3 could remain outside of the tavern. In any case, anything went south, we would immediately respond.
Yeah, so only 2 of you actually went in. The other 3 stayed at the door.
Okay, so there's 3 that could possibly go in.
Good. Try and be a bit more persuasive. Time.
Okay, so what are you guys doing?
I think the 3 should head down and try and see if they can find a beer.
Were we all kicked out then, or was it just Storm and Vimac?
You're not sure if he saw all of you together, but as far as you're aware, it was only just those 2 that he was talking to, because he hasn't spoken to the other 3 of you yet.
Okay.
Maybe if one of the 3 of us goes in, causes distraction, the rest of us can sneak around.
Or if one of the 2 that were kicked out goes back in to cause the distraction, and the 3 of us can sneak around.
Even better idea.
Maybe the next
Or you
time
might
he'll
just
call in the
attack
guardsman.
We do risk being attacked, that is the only issue.
Yeah.
And I'm not
Is it
gonna
not
lie,
better
my
to-
hit points aren't the best.
Is it not better to just, like, one of us go and try and talk to him calmly? One that he might not have noticed. One of you shouted something, so he probably knows that you were
Yeah,
there.
it's probably best for me not to go in then in that case.
Yeah. I have
Then
quite high charisma, so I could potentially go and try and talk to him.
It's worth a shot.
we don't need someone to talk to him. We need a distraction. If you,
Yeah, if I talk
this
to
is
him
only
and
an
keep him
opinion.
in a conversation,
I can
And
make
that-
the
then you
entire
can
place
sneak
smell
in.
like skunk if you want.
In that case, Iskath, which was the one that shouted, can go in, attempt to apologize from the guild's part, and the other 2 could sneak in behind while he's talking with Iskath, and mind your business, so to speak.
Sounds alright. I suppose it's believable that I'd want to come back in and apologise for shouting in his tavern.
I think first thing, did any of us spot the way down to the street while we were in there? Do we know where we're going? Or
Make me a perception check for when you were in there.
16.
Okay.
I mean, there was a couple of doors. It could be either one of them. You're not entirely sure.
There's 2 of us that are going back in, I think, so we each just sneak to one of them and take a look through.
I do have really good stealth if anyone wants me to risk and come with you guys. Because I've got a +7 on my stealth bonus.
Not really.
Can you change your appearance at all before doing so?
I could put on my fine clothing.
Then yeah. That probably would have been something good to do from the start with all these places.
True.
Oh, I would like to put on my fine clothing.
Okay. Yeah, so you quickly change into your fine clothing.
Okay, so our plan is to distract him and we can sneak through. Yeah?
And
Okay.
are we distracting him by me going in and trying to talk? Or is there another way we're doing it now?
I think the best way is for you to go in and try and talk to him. Maybe order a drink from the bar as well. Just try and make it more casual.
And disguising
Try
it.
not to raise suspicion.
Alright. Natural.
Okay, so who's doing what, please?
So
I'm
I'll walk in
staying
first.
outside.
I'll walk in first and walk up to the bar, which is hopefully where he is now, and apologise, shouting in his tavern, ask if I can buy a drink and have a chat with him about it.
Look, I don't think you and your friend should be here anymore. You've caused enough commotion for one day.
Understandable, but we're more colleagues than friends, and we're not. Each of us don't know the others very well at the moment, so we're not sure what would have happened at any one point.
You still cause a commotion in a business that I run. People come here for a stress-free meal or a drink, and you come in, and you've already angered me, and you've shouted across the bar.
Understandable, and I would humbly like to apologise and ask if there's anything I can do to make it up to you.
Just stay away from here. Again, this is a business, not a playground.
Are you sure there's nothing at all that you want?
No.
Very well.
Okay, so what?
While we're talking.
What are the rest of you doing while he's gone in to speak to him?
Talking, I think someone other than me should try and go in first and see what happens.
I'll go in and try to discreetly make my way to the nearest of the two doors and see if I can see or hear anything that would indicate Cabaret Creek.
Okay, can you make me a stealth check, please?
Ooh, that was a good roll. Stealth +5, 21.
21. As you come in, you go up to the first door, and as you slowly open it, he sort of turns and, "Oi, what? I'll be back to you now. What are you doing?" And he sort of comes over to you. "Oi, that is the cellar. Get away from there."
I'll back away from it immediately with my hands up and apologise. Sorry, I didn't know. I was just curious. I'm new to the area. Just want to know the places that I intend to visit. And I'll
Noticing that, I would like to try and stealthily sneak to the other door.
Okay, make a stealth check, please.
Cool. That is 26.
I thought I did well.
+7
Okay.
on your stealth is great.
Damn, man. Okay, yeah, so you sneak to the other door. You think you're hidden. He seems too busy telling Neris for going into the other door. And as you look, there is a set of stairs going down, and you can hear faint music coming from the bottom of the stairs.
I quickly signal the others, and I'd like to just step inside so I'm definitely out of view.
Okay, so yeah, you are now on the stairs. What are the rest of you doing?
So I'm going
We
to
need
try
to
and back
find-
him from the door, drawing his attention away from the entrance and away from the other door.
Okay.
While still apologising.
Okay.
In an irritating way, so that he starts shouting. He stays distracted.
Okay, so you're trying to distract him by apologising. How very British of you.
I was going to say while he's distracted with Neris, is it?
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm going to pour some liquor on the bar, set it on fire. Just a little small patch, so only the spirits will burn, the bar won't burn down, but just to distract him away from him and me so we can make our way through the door as well.
Make a sleight of hand check to see if you can get any liquor.
I've got a +2 on that as well, so we'll see what happens. 11. I got 13.
You put your hand over, you don't quite find any alcohol there. It's all sort of up on the back walls and far away, like far back from where you are. You don't find any, I'm afraid. There's no sort of alcohol out at the moment because it is breakfast time.
Such a shame. Okay. Can I just try sneaking in then while he's still distracted?
Sure, make a stealth check, please.
Okay. That's 16 plus 4, so I got a 20.
Okay. Yeah, you head over there. You don't think he's noticed you. So
Sorry, I tried to save us both.
So you've currently got Storm and Isgard behind the door. What are the rest of you doing?
I will stand by the door.
Is there?
Go on.
Is there something that I could maybe something breakable that I could throw to the other side of the room so we could all go for it?
Make a perception check.
It's 16.
16. You can see, there's plates and there's ceramic cups and stuff. The majority of them are all being used by people on the tables.
Is there like a stack of plates or a bunch of glasses on a shelf or something that I could see?
There are a few glasses, but they're all behind the bar, so you'd probably have to push past him to get behind the bar to get to the glasses.
Well, I could use my mage hand, stretch it out,
Yeah, you can do that.
and just flick
Okay.
the glasses off.
So as you all watch, Nilan produces this bluey white spectral hand that sort of floats in the air. And as she pushes it forward, it catches the attention of Thu, who is now staring at this very large magical hand that's floating in front of him. And he looks back towards you, who's obviously controlling the hand. What are you doing?
I will attempt to get
So
in.
sorry.
She's outside, right?
She would be, well, probably on the inside, just on the door at the moment if she's casting Mage Hand.
Okay, so I will try to safely pull her outside and attempt to get in the middle. And as he's closing in, I would like to say to him, this is not your establishment. Therefore, if you come out, I can safely kick your ass.
Listen here, little boy. Get away from my business and take your friends with you.
Very well. I will take my friends with me.
Okay.
I will start walking away.
As
Okay.
you lead me to go see to the door and the spectral hand issue, I'm going to try to sneak over to the other open door. At the same time, I'm going to, if I'm allowed, I'm going to try and cast, I think it's Druidcraft, and just create the smell of a skunk to distract everyone and agitate all the people that are in the establishment, but far away from me.
Okay. Yeah, you cast Druidcraft. Can you go ahead and make a stealth check, please, with advantage?
15.
15.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you managed to get across without him noticing as he sort of turns around to see where you are. A lot of people are just sort of standing up and, moving around trying to get away from the smell and sort of blocking your view as you get over to the door.
Blocking my view.
You what?
Blocking my view.
Blocking his view of you.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, so you've got Storm, Isgard, and Neris, who are now over on the other side of the door. What would you guys like to do?
Makes 3 of us. I would like to just head down the stairs casually.
Okay,
Yeah.
and the other two following?
If we can find anything.
Okay.
Are you guys following me down, yeah?
Yep.
Okay, as you enter the speakeasy, there is definitely an air of exclusiveness down here. There is a stage at the back of the space with small round tables that litter the floor in front of the stage. There are booths that line the wall, and the seats in the booths are themselves lined with red velvet. The bar is at the front of the speakeasy, straight to your right as you descend the stairs. As you go down, can one of you make me a perception check, please?
Yeah.
I can. Oh, no, go on.
That will be 17.
17? Okay. So sat at one of the booths, just hidden from view, but not like you managed to just see her basically, is a 6'3" female human with short brown hair. You could assume that this is Neva.
I would like to get a drink from the bar and casually sit near Neighbour.
Okay, in one of the booths, is it?
Yeah.
But not the same one that she's at, no?
No, not yet.
Okay, so you sit at the one sort of next to her, with your back against the seat that's against hers. What would you like to do? What are you doing?
Can I film Storm in trying to give the impression of being a bodyguard with her fine clothes?
Sure, you can go over and stand at the table with your arms crossed, looking big and scary.
I'm going to go sit with Storm and look like I know I'm supposed to be there with her and that we're just buddies.
Okay, yep, you sit down.
I'd like to whisper to them. So what's going to be our approach this time?
I think we should listen and see if we can hear anything useful.
I think that would be a great idea.
Okay, so she is sat by herself. There's not anybody with her.
Okay.
We should definitely take a softer approach this time.
I agree.
Shall I lead this
I'm
one?
wondering if... Yeah, sure. I was wondering if she'd be willing to speak outside so the whole group can get in on the conversation. We should ask.
The only issue is that we'd have to get back outside without being caught.
Too many
Maybe she
hours
could vouch for us if she's all right. We'll see what happens.
I would like to stand up and slowly approach Nevaeh and ask her, "Are you Nevaeh? I've heard many great things about you."
Okay, as you do, she sort of turns her head towards you. She has emerald eyes and a very soft smile that could melt the heart of any person that came across her. Yes, that is me. Who's asking?
Do you mind? My name is Storm. Do you mind if I come and sit down?
Please take a seat.
I sit down opposite her.
Okay.
I hope you don't mind my bodyguard. He's just overcautious at times.
She sort of looks up. Don't mind me.
I'll smile back and take a more friendly expression.
Okay. So, what can I help you with?
So, we've heard you've been doing business with Slugsy, and we've been hearing a few rumours that he might want to know.
I do business with a lot of people.
So, the rumours are that the guild has found out who the doppelganger is, and that may cause problems for him.
Okay, I don't know anything about doppelganger. Sorry. That's his business, not mine.
We were wondering
Where-
if you would like to, or be able to do us a favor and use her skills as a trader in the black market to find the information that we need.
So are you asking her this?
Yeah, sorry, I'm
Okay.
gonna go up and talk with her side by side.
I mean, I can try and help. Depends what knowledge you're after. Sort of looks at you guys a bit confused, waiting for you guys to just, ask you questions.
As we've explained that we are very much aware of this doppelganger, and we need to try and figure out who it may be, just so we're more aware of who it could be,
Okay?
for our own safety and the safety of the town.
As I said, I don't know anything about a doppelganger. So,
I'll whisper to Storm to suggest that we've got the guild has 3 people imprisoned as a potential doppelganger, and we need to know who to break out.
So
Slowly.
our guild has 3 people in prison. One of them could potentially be a doppelganger. Is there any way of being able to contact anyone that can discover who a doppelganger is?
again, as I said, the only person that would be useful is Slugsy.
What do you
have-
know about Slugsy?
Not much. Can you make me a persuasion check, please, with advantage?
Okay. Okay, one was a 7, one was a natural 20.
Okay.
Oh,
She leans back and goes, God, well, I hope he doesn't have my head for this. So, I'm assuming you know that he runs the mafia. I mean, he's bought a few items from me that would make a special saline solution that's used when making copies of organic matter. I'm assuming that will relate to your doppelganger.
Sounds like it could.
Last time I traded with Slugsy, I think I met him by the side street, by Baker's Dozen Bakery.
Right.
That's sort of all the information I have on him, I'm afraid. I don't tend to collect much information, trading on the black market. Gotta be kind of secret.
Do you know what he was doing in that side street?
Yeah, he was waiting for me.
is there any way
that
we could detect these materials if someone's consumed them?
Say that again, sorry.
Is there any way that we could detect these materials if someone's consumed them?
Oh, they're not for consuming. I mean, God help anybody who did consume them.
Sounds like they're more for making.
It's a solution that they keep the original material, or the original organic matter in.
So is that a sample from somebody or the whole person?
Well, I'm not very experienced in copying organic matter, so I'm not sure.
Might be
You're
something we
saying
need to find out.
So you're saying our doppelganger should have this on them?
Oh, no, the original material. So the person who they've copied into a doppelganger would.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what is our best way of contacting Slugsy so we can try and get
Well,
to the bottom?
maybe we should go
wouldn't-
check out that alleyway that she mentioned.
Yeah, I wouldn't contact Slugsy if I were you. If you knew you guys were going after him, well, let's just say it probably wouldn't end very well for you guys. He's more powerful than a lot of people think.
Thanks.
Do you know anything that can help us?
That's all the information I have on him.
Okay.
Thanks for the heads up.
Could you give us that location one more time so we can go check it out?
Sure, it's the side street down by Baker's Dozen Bakery.
Baker's Dozen Bakery. All right, thanks very much.
You may want to speak to, well, I don't know if you've spoken to him already, but you may want to speak to Thudeon. He may have a bit more information. I know he also does some business with Slugsy.
That's our problem, you see. We had a little clash with him earlier.
Oh no, you've upset. Oh, that
Would you be able to do us the favour of speaking to him on our behalf, perhaps?
I'm sorry. I don't want to get myself even more involved than I already am. And he's a fairly stubborn person. If you guys have upset him, I don't know if he'll give any information up now.
All right, I
Thank you
understand.
for your help. I hope this can stay between us.
Well,
We wouldn't want it getting out.
neither would I, for if it did, my head probably wouldn't be attached to my body for much longer.
Good to know.
There may just be one other person you may want to speak to. Mayor Otwin. It's no secret that he's under the thumb of Slugsy. I don't know how much information he would be willing to give up, but you could certainly try.
Thank you. Where would be the best place to try and find him?
City Hall. That's where the office is.
Thank you. We might head there next.
All right.
I step away from the table.
She looks very nervous
Okay.
at this point.
Was there any hints of her lying during that conversation, or do we
You
trust it all?
can make an insight check if you want.
Just in general, I wasn't actively looking. I just did anything seem off.
I mean, without an insight check, it seems alright. You think you can trust her?
That's fine.
Can I do that check?
Sure, make an insight check.
A 13 with my modifier.
Okay, yeah, you think she's telling the truth.
Okay, we need to think of a way out now, guys.
Yeah, let's look around and see if there looks like there might be another way out just in case, but then otherwise we'll have to take the stairs.
Yeah,
Okay,
so I think
make a perception check.
I'd like to join in so we can have advantage.
Sure, make a perception check with advantage.
One was 15 and one was 16. 16 in it.
15 and 16, yeah? Looking around, you don't see any other way out. It just seems to be up the stairs is the only way out, I'm afraid.
Do you think we should just make a dart for it, or do you think we should try and be a little more smart about getting out?
How stealthy is everyone? I know I'm pretty okay for stealth.
I have a +4, so I'm not too bad.
I'm not too bad.
I think what we should do is I could try and stealth to the exit and then make a distraction for you guys to come out. Maybe just step in and so I get spotted.
Was there any lighting upstairs by flame? Candles, lanterns?
Was there any what, sorry?
Like the lighting upstairs, was there anything done by fire, like candles or lanterns?
There wasn't anything lit at this moment because it was daytime, so there was a lot of light coming through.
I was hoping for small windows.
Yeah, there are windows. Okay, so what are you guys doing?
Okay, so we'll wait for Storm to sneak up and see what they can do.
Yeah, so
Okay.
I would like to stealth out.
Sure, make a stealth check, please.
Come on, be good. 22.
Okay, yeah, you go out, you think you're quite hidden, until you open the door and you look around, and that smell from from Neris earlier has basically gotten rid of everybody. There's one or two people who are left sat eating their food. You got Thudeon, who is behind the bar, and he's sort of looking around. So even being really stealthy, he probably would be able to see you because there's pretty much nobody left in the tavern at this point.
We really need a distraction here, guys. We have two options: try and find a distraction, or face this battle head on.
Maybe if we get out quick enough from the stairs to the other door to exit, then we won't have time to react, and he'll just be left like running up to the door and staring at us as we run away.
Okay, I would like
I think we
to
should try and make a dart for it.
Yeah, I would like to try and sprint to the door.
Okay, same.
So you all sprint to the door, yeah?
Yeah.
So as he sees you running, get out! Get out of my tavern! Do not come back! But he doesn't seem to chase you.
That was a close one.
Yeah. Don't want to get on that guy's wrong side again.
I think we should definitely stay out of there and maybe check out the mayor.
Okay, so as you guys head outside, you see that Vermark and Naylan are both outside waiting for you.
Okay, let's fill them in on what we know about the mayor and the dealings with Neva and with Slugsy in the alleyway.
So I say we had quite success inside Reneva. She seemed quite approachable and willing to talk to us. She told us about the location of the mayor and and the location of our last dealings with Slugsley. Slugsley was in the Dozens Baker alley when they made their last meeting, and they purchased stuff to carry the matter of the original character of the original.
Solution.
Very well. So where are we headed first?
We've got two options. We can either head to the alley to see if we can find anything out, or we can check out the mayor with a gentle approach, I would suggest.
Either could be risky, potentially.
I'm going to be cleaning any dirt off my theme across all.
Any dirt, sorry, off of what?
My character's typically quite dirty.
Oh.
But if I'm being a bodyguard, I'm to try and be presentable now.
Okay.
Sure.
In order to see the mayor, you mean?
In order to be a respectable looking bodyguard.
Alright.
Approach the mayor and
yeah, the alleyway could be a last resort then, if you'd like. And we could see the mayor to see what they can tell us first, if anything.
We could create an illusion that the town's been put in danger, as 3 men have been put in our jail, and they seem to be acting out of character and violent. And see if you can tell us more.
Okay, so you guys are heading to the city hall, correct?
Yes.
Right. Well, I have a 0 deception, so it's probably better that I don't make that call.
Okay. So as you head to the city hall, it is very large, very grand. It has 4 white quartz pillars with the same white quartz steps leading up onto a small platform which leads to an entrance to the building. Above the door in large stone letters says Auckton City Hall. As you head inside, there's a round desk with a hollow centre. Sat in the middle is a young male human receptionist. Behind the desk at the back of the building is a large wooden staircase leading up to the next floor. Hi, how can I help you?
To be alarmed, but is there any chance we could talk to the mayor? There's something urgent we need to talk about. The town may be in danger.
Can you make me a persuasion check, please?
I can indeed. That will be 12.
12. I'm
Yes.
sorry, you're gonna have to make an appointment for the mayor. There's nothing that I can do for you.
This is urgent. It could put the mayor in danger. I suggest you try and see if we can see him now.
Okay, make me another persuasion check.
18.
Okay. You probably get a meeting in about 15 minutes. If you could wait 15 minutes.
I'll do nicely. Thank you very much.
He sort of picks up a stone. Good. Hello, sir. Yes, you have a meeting in 15 minutes about something that could affect your safety, sir. And he sort of puts the stone down. So what would you guys like to do for the next 15 minutes while you wait?
How is everyone's health looking okay? We've only had to deal with one combat, so.
Well, I'm good.
Is he the only one around?
Only like receptionist person.
Is he the only person around?
From what you can see, yeah.
I'm going to sit down.
Okay. After about 15 minutes, he sort of calls you guys back over. You guys can go up and see the mayor now. It's the first door on the left of the stairs.
I would like to lead the group
Okay.
into into where the mayor is.
Okay, so as you head up the stairs, you turn left and it's the first door, as he says. The door to the mayor's office is sort of large and grand with a copper door handle. Imprinted in the door are the words Mayor Otwin. So as you sort of knock on the door and you hear sort of a low gruff, "Come in," and you open the door. And the inside of the office is large. Two walls, left and right, are lined from floor to ceiling with bookcases and filled with books. There's a large red carpet that's slightly under the desk, and the desk itself is large and well made. It has a golden nameplate on the front. Behind it is a large, intricately carved wooden chair, and three small chairs placed in front of the desk for visitors. Sat on the large chair is Mayor Otwin. He is an old human man with a receding hairline and silvery white hair, old eyes and sort of frowning mouth. Yes?
Excuse me, Mayor. We think you may be in danger. There appears to be a doppelganger in town. We are not sure who. There are three townfolk that seem to be acting out of character, and we wonder if you have any insight on this.
Make a deception check, please. What was it, sorry?
19.
19? Oh, I don't know anything about a doppelganger.
Well, there appears to be three characters out of hand, and we've heard rumors that Slugsy has created a doppelganger. We are just quite worried for your own safety, Mr. Mayor.
As you mentioned Slugsy, he sort of, for the first time, sort of acknowledges you guys are there. He sort of looks up. Slugsy. Well, I don't know anything about doppelgangers.
To inform you about one, we were wondering if you could help us locate Slugsy so we can come to the bottom of this, so you're out of danger. We wouldn't want you being hurt.
Make a persuasion check. With advantage because you passed your deception check.
That's quite lucky because I rolled a 1. And a nat 20, so nat 20 plus 4, so 24.
24.
Right.
God save me. The last time I saw Slugsy, or the last known location, was the South Side Sewers.
Lovely.
Yeah. He's
Okay.
very powerful and Well, if you go poking your nose, he's not going to take kindly to people trespassing in his base.
I don't suppose you know any way we could get in undetected, or have a passcode for a doorway or something.
I've never been to his base, I just know that he was in the sewers. But a little tip from me, and he sort of leans forward and lowers his voice and sort of tries to draw you in. If you go to his base, don't try and fight him if he finds you. Just get out of there. For your own sakes, if nobody else's.
Definitely take
Are
on
you
that
sure
advice.
that's all you know now, Mayor? Because your life depends on what we find out.
My life is always dependent on the information I give. Either I give too much and I get murdered by Slugsy, I don't give enough and Slugsy murders me anyway. That's all the information I can give you.
Right.
If we find anything else, please try and stay safe. We don't want you being hurt by this doppelganger.
He sort of looks you up and down. I'll be fine. He sort of sits back and just picks up his pen and continues to write.
Thank you, Mr. Bear. We'll be on our way.
Goes a low sort of gruff at you guys. Okay, so what are you guys doing?
I think we should first leave the town hall before we begin making plans. We don't want anyone to hear what our plans are from
Okay.
Good
Slugsy's
idea.
mafia.
Move off.
Okay, so you head out of the town hall and you sort of find a bench, a little park area that seems to be very quiet.
What time is it?
By this time, it's probably about 1-2 p.m.
Okay.
We have two options again. We have either we go to the alley where he was seen with Nevaeh, or we could go to the sewers.
Let's go to the alley first.
I'd say the first. Unlikely
Alright.
to be in there, but just in case there's any clues.
Yeah, you can't miss the
Especially if
opportunity
there's-
on the way.
Especially if there's a local business that may have seen any interactions go on.
Yes. Didn't think of that. Good idea.
Okay, so you head down to Baker's Dozen and to the side street next to it. The side street looks like every other side street that you've come across, nothing strange, which is strange in and of itself. The side street is about 30 foot long with the side door leading into the Baker's Dozen and a handful of bins either side at the end, and there's a dead end at the end of the side street.
I would like to check out the bins to see if there's any clues in there.
Okay, make an investigation check, please. What are the rest of you doing?
I want to have a very thorough check of the alleyway, just in case there's anything.
Okay, make an investigation check for me as well, please.
So I got 22.
22, okay.
I can't get that high. I got a 3.
3. You don't see anything.
That's what we got.
Storm, on the other hand, as you're walking down, you're keeping your eye out and you're having a look. You investigate the bins, and the bins just seem to be ordinary bins, but next to it, every now and then, very, very subtly, you see almost a shimmer on some of the wall.
I point out the shimmer to our team and keep saying I keep seeing something. I'd like to investigate this shimmer to see if I can find out what it is.
Okay, how would you like to investigate it? What would you like to do?
I think I'd like to get a closer look first.
Okay, are you touching it?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So I'm not going to ask you to roll an investigation, because as soon as you put your hand up against where the shimmer is, your hand just sort of goes through. This seems to be an illusion of some type.
I gather that then I gather everyone towards me and show everyone what I have discovered. This might be where Slugsley is hiding, but we need to be careful. We don't want to get into combat with him. I think we should take stealth and maybe have a little listen before we head in.
Yeah, I'd
Can
like
I?
to hear it and sneak through.
Yeah, can we take a listen to see if we can hear anything behind the illusion?
Sure. Make a perception check for me, please.
Who wants to do that?
I'll do it if you want.
Okay,
That that's a 17.
17. So as you stand there listening, you don't hear anything. I mean, you hear the occasional sort of drip of water, from damp. But other than that, you don't hear anything.
Can I touch the wall?
Where the shimmer is.
Sorry, what?
Where the shimmer is.
But I can I touch another
Yeah.
part of the wall to see if my hand will go through?
Another part of the wall, no. Your hand, it's a normal wall.
Definitely a doorway then.
I think
Can-
maybe I should stealthily peer through, just my head, to see if I can see anything.
Okay. Do you have dark vision?
Yes.
Okay. So as you peer through, you see there's a set of steps heading downwards, and there's a door at the bottom of the steps.
We're safe to come through, guys, but it is dark in here.
Crap.
Tell everyone, and I will step through.
Okay,
Alpha.
so Isgard and Nylan, as Dragonborns, you do not get dark vision, so you guys cannot see.
Me neither.
Can I hold someone's hand who has dark vision?
Who?
I can light a torch, but if I light a torch, I would like to keep myself at least 30 feet away from the dark vision group, the one that's going to be out front, so that they don't get any disadvantages on stealth check, or they would be easily discovered if the enemies see the light.
Instead of giving away your position easily, maybe we should just be guided through by those that can see better. Just
In the case of an engagement, we would be vulnerable.
That is true.
Question about one of my spells.
Mm-hmm.
Druidcraft allows me to create a tiny harmless sentry effect that predicts what the weather will be at my location for the next 24 hours.
Yeah.
A few of the things are like a golden orb. Would that emit light for them to be able to see?
Good question. Let me take a look.
The spell doesn't specifically say it emits light.
Fine, let me take a quick look for you. So are you specifically looking at the sensory effect, is it?
Yeah, that's the one I'm looking at, yeah.
Okay, yeah, no, it wouldn't be able to create any sort of light for you guys, I'm afraid.
Okay. I can, however, use that to instantly light a candle or a torch, or a small campfire if necessary.
Yeah.
So if someone's got a torch ready, I can guide you and then light the torch for one of you to carry as we fight.
Yeah, I could go and try and see if I can hear anything by the door before you guys step through. Behind the door at the bottom of the stairs.
I think it's best I attempt to guide everyone, as you're better at stealth than me.
Yeah, so if I take the lead and you be the guide, yeah?
Yep. I'll guide everyone to the top of the stairs while you're slowly sneaking around, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
So as you get to the bottom of the stairs, storm to the door, first of all, can you make me a perception check to see if you hear anything? But as you're looking around, The door, you've noticed, have got arcane runes carved into the frame.
Okay, so my perception check was 16.
16. You don't hear anything from the other side.
I think the coast is clear, but I think we should check out these runes first. Does anyone have any arcane knowledge that could come and help?
Not me, sorry.
No.
We definitely need to be
Okay.
wary then. There could be something magical behind the door.
Can we check it with Arcana?
So are
Sure.
we coming down
Who
the stairs
has
now?
who has proficiency in Arcana?
Nope, and no one.
I do.
Okay. If you have
I
proficiency in
do.
Arcana, you can make a Arcana check if you wish.
Uh, 17.
17. Okay. You're not sure what they do, but from what you can tell, and from years of sort of working with Arcana and the arcane stuff, they look to be conjuration runes. They seem to conjure something.
Okay.
Oh,
So I'm gonna tell everyone that this looks like conjuration runes. So they may be conjuring something. This is the door that we will have to head through.
Mm-hmm.
These were conjuring runes. That fits with what we were told about the creation of the doppelganger.
I agree, we may be in the right place. Let's hope whatever's behind this door doesn't try and kill us. I would like to try and open the door.
I will get my druidcraft spell ready, so if we see people in there,
Okay.
I can mark that as a signal for everyone to charge.
Okay.
But,
So, just to confirm, Miss, do you want to touch the door?
Can I use
want-
my mage hand to do that instead?
Sure. So you
So I'm
conjure.
gonna reach out my mage hand and touch the door from a little bit
Sure.
back.
So you all just see, Storm sees because the rest of you are blind. The Nylan has created sort of a spectral floating magical hand. Nylan, can you go ahead and make me a dexterity check, please? A perception check to see if you can see where the door handle is, because again, you currently can't see very well. So if you want to make a perception check with disadvantage for me, please.
I got 12 on the first one and 19 on the second one.
Okay, so we'll have to take the 12. However, that's good enough, that's fine. So you manage to guide your spectral hand over to the door, and as it grasps on and clicks to unlock the door gets pushed open. Nothing happens.
Okay, so what can I see now the door is open?
So as you look through, you can see the entire landscape is covered in sort of a tinged dark green colour, sort of moss and slime and other gunk that's built up down here. Nothing but darkness and silence for as far as your senses can reach, but the sound of gushing water somewhere far away. It's not the kind of silence that sort of soothes you. It's the kind of silence that makes you feel that you are being watched constantly. The walls are damp. The floor is filled with water that may reach up to your ankles. As you take a step forward into the sewers, you hear the sludge sort of squelching beneath your feet as you take a step into this vile chamber. As you look around, you notice that you must have come out at the end of the sewer line, as to your right there is a sewer gate blocking off that way. To your left, however, the sewer line continues straight.
I report to the guys of what I can see,
I'm
and
gonna,
I suggest that we follow the sewers, but try and be as quiet and as stealthy as possible. We don't know what could be around the corner.
Okay. If you guys are stealthing, please can you all make me a group stealth check, please?
a group
Oh.
stealth. Is that
Yeah.
one each or?
Yeah, everybody make me a stealth, please, and I will then take the average of that.
Okay.
12.
Yeah.
10.
15.
Uh-huh.
20.
Yeah.
Why does the guy in heavy armor beat the druid? That doesn't seem.
I was going to say,
I
did you
don't know. My
roll
rolls
that
were
with
20 and 19. Yeah, with disadvantage. My lowest roll was 19 plus 1, which is 20.
Jesus. Disadvantage? What disadvantage?
No
And then,
disadvantage. It was
and then
2019.
I got 24.
Okay, yeah. So
Check that.
you think that you're all very stealthy, you know, and anyone that may start to go off track and you know, hit something loud, the ones that with dark vision sort of pull them back away from it, anything that's going to make a lot of noise. So you think you're doing fairly well. Are you guys doing anything on the walk down the sewers then?
I'm drawing my sword and shield before we start walking down, and I also really want to know who's carrying the torch that I'm going to light at some point.
Me.
Because I'm carrying.
Me. And I will draw my longsword with one hand.
I've also got 10 as well, so I might as well take one out. Have my
Just in
javelin
case.
in the other one.
Okay. So, as you
I'm gonna let my mage hand just. Sorry.
Go on, sorry.
I'm just gonna be like using the mage hand to touch on the side of the walls and the ceiling.
Okay. Are you looking out for anything or just
Trying to figure out what this sludge is. The green stuff.
It just seems to be sort of moss and whatever else is sort of, you know, growing down here from sort of the damp and dark conditions.
I would like to see if we can see any slime trails.
Okay, make a perception check, please.
18.
18. You don't seem to see any slime trails. I mean, it's very difficult to see any sort of trails because the floor is covered in sort of water. But sort of, you know, on the ceiling and stuff, there don't seem to be any trails or anything. So, as you guys are walking, Neris, Iscard, and Weimark, you spot sort of in the wall that there is a door. This door seems to have been made out of the same material as a wall. Very clear that somebody has tried to hide it into the wall, but with your passive perceptions, you do see a door in the wall.
I'll
Okay.
quietly try to alert everyone to this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good idea. Do you think we should check it out?
Want me to reach out again?
I follow them to where the door is.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're all sort of standing outside of the door.
Can we see any kind of outlines around the door for any light coming through from the other side, for example?
There doesn't seem to be any light, no.
Can I hear anything from the other side of the door?
Make a perception check.
Can I help so that she can get advantage?
I was just about to say that.
Yeah? You can have it with advantage.
Cool. With advantage, that will be 19.
You don't hear anything from the other side of the door?
Do we want
Okay, I think I'll go first and try and open the door.
Before you do that, do we want to light the
Do you
torch?
guys want a hand?
Or do we want to stay in
With
the
the
dark?
mage hand?
Difficult decision. Maybe you're right, maybe it is time. Since we can't hear anything either, have a better look at the area.
Allow more people to detect things.
be an idea.
Everyone think it's a good idea?
Go for it.
Okay, I will.
Would you like me to lead the way, or would you like me to fall back?
You can
Because
lead.
I have
You
that
can
vision.
make those with torches stand out of the way, but everyone who wants a torch lit, I'll light the torch for them.
Okay, I'll hold mine out for you then.
Okay.
Okay.
Anyone else?
Okay, I would like to try and open the door now. Everyone's torches are lit.
Yeah. The door is open. Very easily able to open it. And I'll just put the map in.
Ooh.
Okay,
Yeah.
interesting.
There you go. So let me just try and sort this out for recording and stuff. There we go. Cool. So you guys come into where it says 1 at the bottom. So that's the room that you come into. And as you open the door, you find that you're in a 15 by 15 foot room. The room seems to be empty.
Okay, I would like
Can
to.
I? Sorry, carry on.
You go first.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I was just going to say, can I feel my way around the wall and see if it's all solid?
Well, the torches are lit, so you can see.
Not to see, to feel the wall to see if it's solid.
Sure. Make an investigation check.
Anyone like to give me a hand with it?
Sure, I will.
Sure.
Yeah.
Natural 20.
Oh.
And I have a +0 on investigation anyway, so a natural 20.
So as you're sort of feeling around the wall, your hand sort of comes over a small indent in the wall, which is very because of the material of the wall is very difficult to see when you first come in. But there's definitely sort of a dent, definitely like a hole or something inside the wall.
Okay, can I check it out?
Sure, it looks to be very. It's like a hole, very small hole, and as you press your eye up towards it, you see on the other side there seems to be like a mirror. And as you look, you see yourself, obviously, but there also seems to be a door on the opposite wall to where you are.
All right. But there isn't when I turn around to look. When I'm not looking in the mirror.
You don't see anything.
Okay.
Oh shit.
I'd like.
Can I bring everyone over to check it out?
Sure.
Sorry, I cut you off then. Carry on.
Okay. I would like to try and see if I can check out this door.
Okay.
The door that he sees in the
Yeah.
in the
if
mirror.
you could guide me to the door.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So as you
I'll
have
do
a
that then.
look. Okay. So as you have a look, it seems to be like another illusion.
Okay. So I'm using the mirror to guide people over to where I can see the door in the room.
Okay.
And tell them to check it out, see if they can feel it in the wall.
Yeah, I was about to say, can I put my hand on where the door is on the wall where the door is seen?
Yeah. So as he guides you over with the mirror, it's very easy just to know where the door is. So yeah, you head over to the door, and as you sort of go through sort of the archway, you're then in like a tunnel.
Okay.
Okay, I would like to lead the way and walk through the tunnel. I would like to make sure I can't hear anything as I'm walking along.
Sure. Yep. So you can't hear anything. And just continue walking. Does everybody else go with you?
I will follow as stealthily as I can.
I will follow behind Neris.
Okay.
I'll go behind him.
Cool.
I'll go last.
Awesome. So, as you head down the hallway, you come into sort of a large round room with a pillar in the centre. And I'm assuming you guys go around the pillar, try and inspect the room?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, can somebody
Yeah.
make me an investigation check, please?
Yeah, I've got a +5 on investigation,
I
so
will assist.
that would be very useful. Because I just rolled a 1, so and that 1 and then a nat 20 for the advantage. So nat 20 +5, so 25.
That seems to be a common one in this world.
Jeez. Okay, so as you're sort of investigating the room, you get round to like the back end of the room as you're all sort of gathered around looking. You don't see anything in this room. And as you sort of all turn around to head back out of the room, as you go back round to where the hallway was, you find yourself back at the back of the room. And when you get transported sort of back to the room, you see that there is a plaque up on the wall.
Is there any chance I could try and read this plaque?
Sure. What languages do you read, or what languages do you know?
Common, Thieves' Cant, and Undercommon.
Okay. Yeah, so it says, "At my heels you nip in this game we play, but cursed is this room and lost are you. So who's chasing whom? Oh, who's to say? The front is back, hello is goodbye."
Oh, damn.
Is there any chance you could put that in the chat so we can
Puzzles.
refer back?
There you go.
Thank you.
At my heels you nip in this game, because this is real, and you lost are you. So who's chasing whom, or who's to say? The front is the back, hello is goodbye.
Well, he did tell us to watch our backs earlier.
It's the who's chasing whom seems to have caught my eye.
In what language is this written?
Undercommon.
Undercommon. I cannot read that.
I can, unfortunately. I feel like one of us should go one direction and one of us should go the other direction and see what happens.
Okay.
At the same time?
Yeah, because it says who's chasing who. I think we should just be going, 2 of us just go in opposite directions. I'll happily be the one.
Worth a try.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So I'll go towards sort of the exit going left.
Okay, who's going the other way?
I'll give it a shot.
Okay, so as you both go the opposite ways, as you come around the other side, you do see each other. However, you are back at the back and you see the rest of them again.
Okay. There's got to be something. There's got to be something about this room. The front is the back. Hello is goodbye. So if it's saying the front is the back, maybe there's another concealed doorway.
That may be a possibility. Can we check the walls?
Sure, make an investigation check.
I will help you out on that. So you
So
can
I
get
have advantage. Okay. Here it is. So the first roll was a 10 and the second was a 10. Doesn't make a difference. 10.
You don't find any hidden door.
Sorry, what was it you said was on the wall again?
It's a plaque with that writing, that inscription on.
And there was nothing else at all?
No.
Okay.
And it says it's a game.
Can we, check the plaque out? Maybe see if we can check the back of it, see if there's anything on the other side?
Sure, make an
Lift it away
investigation
from
check.
the wall. Okay. 11.
No, it seems to be stuck tight to the wall.
Anyone else have any
There's-
thoughts?
Where was
It says
the...
it's a game, and it says we should be chasing. Who's chasing who? Does that involve running rather than walking?
There's obviously some magic voodoo stuff involved in this cursed room. But we'll need to start testing things, everything, unless otherwise we'll be risked to be trapped in this cursed room forever.
Okay. I'm reading that passage again. It says,
Yeah.
"At my heels, you nip in this game we play." Can I check the room out from a low to the ground perspective, see if I can see anything that we missed?
Sure.
Shot in the dark.
So as you sort of get down low and you crawl around, have a look, you don't find anything, I'm afraid.
Always worth a look.
How high is the room? How high does the column go?
Seems to be about 20 foot or so. Quite a tall room.
Is there anything on the column, or is it just...
No, it just
What
seems
does
to
it-
be a stone column.
Can I touch the column?
Sure, you touch the column. Nothing happens.
Where did we come in from?
We came in
Shit.
from the wrong corridor.
Can I just
From
try
what's that?
shouting hello?
Hello, hello, hello. Just an echo.
Can I shout goodbye?
Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Just an echo.
There's clearly no one around then that can hear us.
At least there's something good about that. We won't get attacked while we're here.
That
It's gonna
is true.
be
Even if we are stuck here.
so simple, and we're all gonna just kick ourselves at the butt when we figure it out.
I have a feeling it is a lot simpler than we think it is.
Overthinking it. Come on,
Probably.
let's try and look at it in a simple way.
How would a child think about this?
Players always over
What if
complicate everything.
I know.
what if we go back out where we came from?
We
Sounds like an
can't, because
amazing
we
idea.
can
Let's do that.
I can climb because of my cat claws.
Mhm.
Would you like me to climb to see if I can see anything from above?
I have a rope I could put out for everyone to use.
Should I
Question.
climb up first and see what happens?
Yeah, sure. And then we'll know if I need to lay one out.
Can I
have-
climb up 20 feet and see what I can see?
Sure. You climb up. You see the same thing as you did before. You don't seem to see anything else different.
Question.
Answer.
When we go around the room as if we're going to head to the corridor that heads to room 1, do we feel like we're going around entirely and then end up in a circle?
No, you feel like you just go around halfway. You just end up at the back of the room again.
Can I go round the circle again, and instead of looking normally to the ground, I'm going to look up to the rooftop?
Sure. As you do that, you walk around halfway and you look across to see if you can see the corridor. You just see the rest of your party staring at you.
Can I walk
Okay,
around backwards?
Yeah, sure. So you just sort of you see Iskar just look at you guys and just think for a second and then start walking backwards. Yeah, he doesn't return.
Ooh.
Okay. Can I
Everybody go.
jump back down and also walk backwards to join him?
Sure. Yeah, you walk backwards as well, and you now see Iskard, but you don't see the rest of your party.
Then
Okay.
I'll do the same. Monkey see, monkey do. Let's go.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, you go backwards and you see the other two waiting for you.
So where are we now? We're in the same room, right?
You guys are now in the corridor where it says number 3.
Okay, so we've moved forward. Okay.
Okay.
Monkey see, monkey do. I'll follow them as well.
Okay.
I'll follow.
Awesome.
Is this corridor filled with water also?
No. So the water was only in the main sewer system. As soon as you
The
came
main
into
sewer
the one room, there's no water.
Okay, gotcha. My bad.
So
I would like to lead again, and as we walk along, I'd like to just check out the walls just to see if there's any clues to what might be ahead of us.
sure, make a perception check.
I have a question about the torch because I checked the player's handbook, and last one shot you told me that it gives 30 feet of dim light and 30 feet of bright light and 30 of dim light. But in the player's handbook, it says that it's 15 of bright light and 15 of dim light. So I only see 30 feet ahead of me.
My mistake then. Yeah, it would only be 15 of bright,
no
15
problem.
of. Yeah, my mistake. Sorry.
15, my perception check is also 15.
Okay. You don't see or hear anything?
I would like to walk to the end of this corridor.
I'll join you on that.
Okay, so you continue walking down, and at the end of the corridor, it turns left. So as you turn left... Go on, sorry.
I'd like to carry on and turn left and follow it.
Sure.
I will stay where I am at the end of that corridor. When it changes to left, I will stay there.
Okay.
I'll simply follow as well.
Keep going.
Okay. So as you come out into this long hallway, there are 5 doors. Each door has a number from 1 to 5. There's also a plaque on the floor that says walk alone or face it together.
Oh, okay. Well, from my experience, splitting up is never a good idea.
True.
Well,
but do we have a choice? Do the doors open if we're together?
Well, I'll go discreetly call everyone to us because there's nothing here.
I'm not there. I can't say anything.
That's why I'm calling for you.
Might want to come on over. There's a plaque on the floor. Looks like another puzzle.
I will go over too.
Okay.
Is the black written in common or under common again?
This was written in common.
Okay. So I would suggest that we each pick a door because there are 5 of us. There are 5 doors, and it does said walk alone or face it together.
I'd rather face it together.
I'd rather try and go through one door together, just purely...
In case they go different places. I agree.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't want to end up completely split up and alone.
Very well.
Okay,
Everyone
so
agree?
who's walking on their own?
Damn. Now I don't want to.
Do it.
I mean, the puzzle does says walk alone or face it together, but the question is, if I go alone, but if the rest of you go in a group, do I still face the consequences? And the thing is, if I face the consequences, do I face it alone or with you? I will walk alone because I am...
Okay.
I do not care about this character.
You are very brave.
So,
Based on that, I think all of us need to go alone now if one of us does. Otherwise, we're not all facing it together either.
We've got to make an agreement on this.
Maybe we should all agree to run into the same door that he's gone into, thinking he's gone alone, so we are all together.
I like it.
I mean, you can split up if you guys want to. One of you can go alone, and the rest go as a group if you want. You don't have to stick together.
Okay.
The problem is, you're the DM, and we don't trust you.
There's a limit to how
See-
much we can trust the DM.
I am concerned if one of us split
You'll
off,
kill me.
then we're not facing it completely together. So we've either got to do it together or we've all got to pick a door. There is no in between.
Are you
True.
sure?
So we need to talk it out.
Should we flip a coin on it?
I think that's going to be our only option.
Let's flip a coin. Yeah, flip us a
Okay.
coin. Heads, we go together. Tails, we go alone.
So, question before you guys continue. Vimark,
Yeah.
are you just heading into one of the doors by yourself? Regardless, or are you waiting?
Please wait.
Vimark?
I will
I think he's torn.
wait. I
Please
will wait.
thank you.
You'll
My
wait?
brain is yes. I will wait for them to make a decision because
Okay.
I am scared. I do not want to die.
None of us do.
Okay.
The thing
Okay.
is that I've read D&D mysteries, and they usually go this way. Like you go alone and then you die. So I'm not gonna do that.
You don't know. I mean, it could be as equally bad if we went together.
I was gonna say the worst thing you can do is try to find out what your DM is thinking. You will never
Okay.
know.
Okay, flip this coin.
Yeah, flip.
What are you guys doing?
We're asking you to flip a coin for us.
Oh, you want me to flip a coin? Oh,
Yeah.
I need to find a coin. You know, I roll a d4.
Or just roll a dice, and
Yeah.
if it's
Yeah.
odds,
So,
Yeah.
odds, we stick together. If it's evens, we split up.
okay. It's 2.
Okay.
We
then.
split up. I
Or
would
each
like
of
to
us.
take the middle door.
I will
Oh,
take
I
the
feel
far
like-
right door.
Even though we're doing this separately, I think we should count down and step in all at the same time. So even though we're separate, we're also together.
Truth.
Fair.
Yeah.
I'll take the far left then.
Yeah.
I'll take far right.
I'll take
Take what's left.
Okay. Perfect.
Okay.
So,
Shall I
you should
count us
all-
down?
Yeah, please count us down.
3, 2, 1, go.
So as you're all stood there, you hear the heartbeat in your ears, the blood pumping around your veins. You feel the hair stand up on the back of your neck, or in terms of Storm, the hair all over your body stand up. And as you're there, you try to steady your breath, not knowing what's on the other side of the door. And the first time you feel this adventure that you could possibly die. A Storm looks at all of you. 3, 2, 1, and you grab the handle, and as you do, you open the door. And your breath catches in your throat for a second. But you let it out. As what's in front of you is just a simple 15-foot corridor with a door on the other side.
I begin to laugh, but I'm also nervous. They could be traps. I warn everyone.
think
I will
Slugsy
make
is
an
messing with
investigation
us.
check in case there are any traps in the corridor.
Okay, can
I'll
you make an
make
investigation check, please?
the door as well.
On it. Investigation, that's going to be a 5. Jesus Christ, I am not rolling good today. 5.
You don't think there are any traps?
I'd like to investigate my own corridor as well.
Sure, make an investigation check.
I've got a 17 for my corridor.
You don't think there are any traps?
I have a 13, which means I don't think there are any traps.
You don't think there are any traps?
Guess my 15 says the same thing.
You don't
If I-
think there are any traps?
Can I?
If I scream from my corridor, can everyone else hear me?
Yes. If the
Okay,
door's
then
Shall we all step
Uh,
into the corridor at the same time, maybe?
That's also another possibility. We can count down each other. I mean, we can hear ourselves, we can do the countdown again, and we can hear ourselves in case anything happens to us individually.
Okay, so after 3, we'll step in. Are we ready?
Yep.
1,
Yeah.
2, 3.
So as you stood there, looking around, you don't think you see any traps, but for some reason there's a nagging in your brain going, well, you're not sure. There could be. You're feeling tired. You've had a long day. You don't know. For a second, you're hesitant, but then you hear the countdown of Storm again, and almost automatically, you take a step into the room. And as you all take a step into the room simultaneously, all of your doors slam shut as soon as your entire body is inside the corridors.
Fucker.
I shout loudly to see if anyone can hear me. Are we all okay?
The rest of you, what you hear coming from what you're assuming is Storm's room is, help! Oh my god, help! And you hear a scream in pure agony.
What we assume we hear?
Well, that's
Or
what you
what we
hear.
heard?
That's what you hear.
We just assume it's from Storm.
I'm gonna shout back saying, "Are you okay?"
You hear Iscard start screaming, stop, stop, please. Oh my god, stop! What are you guys
We've all
doing?
heard the same thing now. I think
I
I'll
go into.
panic and run through my corridor to the end.
I'm the same. I was about to say
Yeah.
exactly the same thing. I'd like to
Yeah.
panic and run through the corridor.
Same.
Okay, so who's in corridor number 2?
I was in the far left, so whoever came after that.
I was in middle left, I said.
Right.
So,
I was in the exact middle.
who was in middle left?
Neris.
Neris, okay. So, yeah, so the two who's just, so I think it was Storm and Iscard, as you guys run through the corridor to the other end, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, what are the rest of you doing after you hear this?
I'm running. Well,
Neris, okay.
Okay.
Neris, as you run, you stop yourself as blood starts seeping through the cracks in the wall from either side of you. What are you doing?
Running even faster, getting a bit more.
Yeah,
to
so
get out of the door.
okay, so as it's sort of creeping in, have a look. So Vimark and Nylan, what are you guys doing?
I am going to trying to contain all of this fear. I will, as calm as I can, step forward again. Move 5 feet. I am in the middle of the corridor, and I will shout to everyone, let's try and remain calm. We are
Okay.
still okay. Everyone calm down.
So you guys hear Vimark scream as he is like he's never been in this much pain in his life.
Do we question
like
any
to-
of these noises we hear?
Pardon?
Do we question any of these noises we hear? As obviously entering this, we knew there was going to be some weirdness. Do we trust that
Probably.
it is them screaming, or do we think it's possibly the magical weirdness?
I'm going to say because this is all happening in literally like 6-7 seconds, you probably your automatic response is probably get the hell out of there. Something bad is
Yep.
going to happen.
That's fair.
I would like to try and open the door at the other side of the corridor.
Okay. Before you do that, Nylan, what are you doing?
I'm gonna. She's gonna move to the like about the middle of the room, the corridor, and then she's gonna use her mage hand to reach for the door.
Okay, so Neris, Isgard, Storm, Nylan, whether you're using your own hands or mage hands, you all open the door and they all swing inwards, and you see a large room in front of you. Do you guys go through?
I step
Yeah, I'm gonna exit.
to that room straight away.
I step into that room and I look to my left and right to see if I can see anyone else or anything else.
Okay, so you all step in, other than Vimark, who has not opened his door. The rest of you all step into this one room pretty much simultaneously. And as you do, you look, and 6 people dressed in red robes just stare at you. Vimark, what are you doing?
I will take another step, and as soon as I take out that step,
Mhm.
take the doorknob and push the door open.
Okay.
So what will so I will fall down immediately to the other room when I open the door.
Okay, so
I'm prone.
As you open the door, you look up, and the rest of your party are there, unharmed, and they are almost paralyzed in a staring contest with these 6 other people who are staring back at them. And as you come through, all of them, including the 6 people, simultaneously just stare at you as you collapse out of the door.
Hiya.
Okay,
So,
can we roll
why were you
initiative,
guys-
please?
Roll for what?
Initiative,
Ooh,
please. So
yeah.
roll a d20 and add
Shit.
your dexterity modifier.
Oh, that's great. I got a nat 20 plus 3, so 23.
Okay, so give me a sec. So I'll just give you guys some time to roll, and then I will just ask for range scores. So, 25 to 20.
That's me. 23.
Is that Storm, sorry?
Yeah.
Okay. 15 to 20.
Me. 18.
Who's that? Vimark.
Vimac.
Okay. Then we have 10 to 15.
Me,
And-
Neris,
Neris.
12.
Yeah.
Iskarth 10.
Okay. And Nylan, what you get?
7.
Okay. Perfect. Storm, you are going first. What would you like to do?
I would like to say out loud to the figures in front of me, I apologize for our intrusion. We are in a tricky situation. One of us is a doppelganger, but we don't know who. Could you help us?
Okay. Vimark, it is your go.
Is the room dark?
No, from this point forward, it seems that there are torches on the wall.
Oh, okay, perfect. So I will get up. So that's half of my speed.
Correct.
I'm left with 15. I will drop the torch and hold my sword. I will hold my longsword with 2 hands, but I will hold my action because I see that my companion is trying to make a peaceful conversation. So I will hold my action.
Okay. It is the cultists' go. So one of the cultists is going to approach Storm and is going to make an attack. What's your AC, please?
14.
Okay, that does not hit. Cultist number
Right.
2 is going to come up to Vimark and will make an attack against Vimark. Okay, what's your AC, please?
16.
Okay, that's definitely going to hit with a 22. And you are going to take 3 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
Number 3.
And
Go on.
I have 2 questions really quick.
Mm-hmm.
It's regarding my reaction
Sure.
as a race, which allows me to reduce damage. But it's in order to see at which time I'm going to make it. Is it going to be after you determine the head or after you determine the damage?
What reaction is that, sorry?
It's called Stone's Endurance. As a reaction, I reduce damage dealt by 1d12 plus 3 for short rest.
Okay, let me have a quick look at that a minute. Yeah, so that would be after I give you the damage, you can roll 1d12 plus your con modifier and reduce that from the number taken. You can only do that once per short rest, though.
Okay, and then the other question is regarding me holding my action.
Yep.
Which means I can do it. I really don't use hold action, but I can use it every time I wish, right?
Yeah. Yeah. No. Yeah. Sorry. Go ahead, make an attack if you want.
Okay. I will attack with my longsword. That
Okay.
will be 13 to hit.
Just hits. Yeah. Roll some damage for me.
Perfect. It's going to be 7 damage.
Perfect.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Number 3 is going to come after Neris. What's your AC, please, Neris?
16.
Yeah, that definitely hits with an 18 plus 3. And you are going to take 5 points of damage. The fourth one is going to come after Iscard. What's your AC, please?
13.
Okay, yeah, that definitely hits with the 17 plus 3. And you're going to take 6 points of slashing damage. The fifth one is going to come after Nylon. What's your AC?
14.
14. That definitely misses. And the second one, the sixth one is going to come after Vimark again, after it's just seen him hit his friend. And that's 19 plus 3. So you're going to take 2 points of slashing damage.
Okay. I can still handle it.
Naris, what would you like to do?
How many of them? I've got a spell for a 10-foot cone in front of me. I think it can spray.
Okay, you would be able to get one of them.
I would only. Okay, I will hit with my scimitar then.
Okay, make an attack.
18, 23.
Yeah, definitely hits. Roll me some damage.
Or 7.
Okay, 1 sec. 7 points of damage, you said, yeah?
Yeah.
Perfect. Anything else?
How much health was Vimark on? You've taken lots, right?
Sorry?
Who was it that's fighting 2 and has just taken a whole bunch of damage?
Vimark.
Me.
Vimark, how low are you?
I'm not gonna withstand 2 more hits.
Okay, as my bonus action then, I will find the thing. I will cast Healing Word.
Okay, sounds good. Roll some health.
D4, but I can't remember what bonus I get. That is a roll of a 1.
Okay, so
Wisdom Fire.
Just as a FYI, when you're trying to heal yourself or somebody else, with my games at least, it is a homebrew rule. If you roll a 1 on any healing, you can re-roll the 1.
Thank you.
Okay, so you are a druid. What's your spellcasting ability?
My spellcasting modifier is +3. And
so what's going to be?
Is also a 1.
Okay, yeah, you can do that again. So what? Yeah, is it? Do you get your modifier from charisma or wisdom?
Wisdom.
Okay, so it would be the 1d4 plus your wisdom modifier.
Yeah. So my reroll was another 1, so that is 4. Unless I get to continuously reroll, that is 4 you get back.
Yeah, I usually say after about 2 rolls, you just should take the one. It's obviously telling you something.
It's not that bad. It's
It's
not
not
bad.
awful.
I'm
It's
better.
still 4 points of healing back to my mark.
Yeah. The sad thing is, I wanted that spell because I'm only on 4 health as well.
Istad, you'll go. Istad?
Right, can I get a feel for the situation? And after staggering with the amazing 6 points of damage that I took,
Yeah.
sort of figure out what I can do. I'm not really sure. If I decide to take my healing potion, that takes up my entire go, right?
No, that takes up a
just your
bonus action.
Or that's a bonus action, so I
Mhm.
can do that anytime, regardless of what else I do.
Yeah, you can make an attack as well as a heal.
Okay, can I do the healing potion first?
Of course.
Get back up to full HP.
Sure.
And well, I hope anyway. I don't know how much does it heal.
2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus 2. Give that a go. Can't get my d4 out of the case. There you go. 3 and a 2, so 7. Then 5 plus 2.
Cool. Yeah, you get 7 points of healing back.
Awesome. Thank you very much. How close are all of these cultists from each other to each other? No.
They're they're right in front of you guys, and they're a square away from each other.
Is that what's a square? Sorry.
So a
Feet?
square is
5
5
feet.
foot.
5. Can I disengage and sort of run up to oh, I'm terrible at names. The one who's getting attacked by 2? Varus?
Me, Vimac. You
Vimac,
will
sorry.
trigger an opportunity attack, probably.
Probably. I don't know.
You could disengage from your one, but if you
Yeah. Okay.
crossed any of the other ones, they would probably get an opportunity attack on you.
Or I can move.
Disengage
I can
because
move.
he's taking a healing potion.
What?
Yeah, no. If you disengage, that is an action.
Yeah, that's not my. I've already used my bonus on the healing, but the action is the only thing I can do, isn't it?
Yeah. So you can hit, or you can disengage.
Am I allowed to disengage and move away, or do I just stay there?
No, you can disengage and move. However, you're on the far left one, right?
Yeah, far right.
No, I was far left.
Yeah, he's far left. By Mark, where are you? You're far right.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah,
then.
exactly.
So they would
That's what
be.
I mean. I was trying to feel for the
There
room and
would
see
be
what
like
was happening.
2 or 3 cultists that could probably get an opportunity attack on you as you move
Yeah.
past them.
Tell you what I'm going to do then. I'm going to disengage and move away forward through the room as far as I can to get some range between us.
Okay.
Hope that they can't catch up.
Sure.
Like 30 feet away.
You
I
could probably
guess I
get to the other side of the room.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to do that for now.
Nylan, what would you like to do?
I would like to cast. There's someone right in front of me.
Cast what, sorry?
Oh, sorry. Cast ice knife at the guy in front of me.
Yeah, okay. Is that an attack roll or a saving throw?
I think it's safe. Hang on. It's attack. Spell attack.
Okay, so because it is a ranged spell attack, you would be doing it at disadvantage because he is right next to you.
Can I shoot? So it says the target. Oh no, but children there as well. Hang on, just trying to think. There's not much space in this place. I will attack him with my dagger.
Okay, make an attack.
He's right there. Do I put anything on the roll?
Yeah, so it's a d20 plus your proficiency, which is a 2, plus your dexterity.
16.
16? Yeah, that hits. So if you want to roll a 1d4 plus your dexterity, please.
Three.
3? Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
And then can I... That's fine.
Is that everything?
Yeah, that's it. That's fine.
Okay. Storm, it is your go. What would you like to do?
I say, we tried this the nice way, so I guess we'll have to do this the hard way.
Mhm.
And I would like to attack with my rapier, please.
Okay, make an attack.
That'll be 22.
22? Yeah, that definitely hits. Make me some damage.
The damage is 4.
Perfect. Anything else?
No, I think that's it. Yeah.
Okay. Vimark, it is your go.
Okay, so I am going to attack the one that I already heard.
Sure. Make an attack.
Ooh, nice. 24.
Yeah, that definitely hits. So I'm just going to say you kill number 2. Because they had like 1 HP left.
Oh, okay.
You still have number 9 in front of you, though. Sorry, no. You still have number 6 in front of you.
Yeah, but I am not going to move away. I am going to stay right there.
Okay, it's the cultists go. So number 1 is going to attack Storm. So is that a 15 hit?
Yeah, that does hit.
Okay. You're going to take 2 points of slashing damage. Number
Okay, not too
2
bad.
is dead. Number 3 is going to make an attack against Neris. I'm assuming an 8 doesn't hit.
Nope.
Perfect. Number 4 is going to take an attack against Isgard. Does a 18 hit?
Yep.
You can take 2 points of damage.
Can he get to me across the room then as well, like, and still attack?
Oh. Yeah, so you moved across, didn't you? He is going to move 30 foot across the room to get to you.
Okay.
And then, yeah, so he'll make an attack for 2 points of damage. And then number 5 is going to make an attack against Nolan. Okay, so does an 18 hit?
Yes.
Yeah. You're going to take 6 points of damage.
Ouch.
Okay.
Okay. And number 6 then is going to make an attack against Vimark. I'm assuming a 10 doesn't hit?
No.
Okay.
No.
Neris, it is your go.
I will smack the one in front of me and look really angry as I do.
Okay, make an attack, please.
13.
13? Yeah, definitely hits. Roll me some damage.
That's another 7.
That one dies. Woo.
We're getting there, guys.
Okay. Isgard, what would you like to do?
Hang on a second. I've still got move and bonus.
Sorry, yeah, are you doing anything else?
I'm going to try and move to put myself behind Storms in a way that doesn't give me a disengaging strike.
Okay.
So that she gets all the bonus damage for between Storm and another one, so that I'm engaging 2 if I can.
Okay, so which door were you at?
I was at the middle left, so I'll put myself between the middle and the middle right now.
Yeah, you can get behind the one in front of Storm to give Storm advantage.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Isgard, what would you like to do?
Okay. At this point, I might as well just attack back with my dagger.
Okay, make an attack.
No, can I use my quarterstaff instead?
Yeah, you can use
Or
your
is it too
quarterstaff.
late?
No, you can use your quarterstaff.
Is a d20 first, right?
Yes, please.
Couldn't remember for some reason. 19 plus 5, so I get 24.
That definitely hits. Make me some damage rolls.
And I got a 6 plus a 3 bludgeoning, so I got a 9.
Jesus. Okay, so he was
That was
not
lucky.
hurt at all, and then you just see as Isgard just sort of brings the quarterstaff over the head of this one cultist and brings him down and smashes the head against the floor. You one-shotted the guy.
One shot, sweet.
Yeah. Are you doing anything else?
Is that not my action up?
Yeah, that's your action.
I don't think I can do anything else in that case then.
Cool. Nelan, what would you like to do?
Except like a little victory dance, maybe.
I would like to move away a bit. So I would like to disengage and move. Is there somewhere where there isn't anyone that I could move to?
Yeah, you can go to the back of the room.
I can't remember who died. Yeah, I'll go there.
Okay. Cool. In that case, Storm, it is your go.
I giggle mockingly at the figure in front of me. You think you can defeat it that easily? I again attack with my rapier.
Okay, make an attack.
Cool, that'll be 17.
Yeah, that hits. Roll me some damage.
Do I have advantage on this damage, or...?
No, you would have advantage on the attack, sorry.
Okay.
So you can roll
But it
again
hits
if you
me.
want and see if you get a crit.
That might be an idea. 18.
It's not a crit, but still hits. So yeah, roll me some normal damage.
So that's 10 damage.
Okay, that one is dead. Firemark, what would you like to do?
I would like to rage. No, I'm not a barbarian. I would like to attack the one that's next to me.
Okay, make an attack.
Natural 1.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah, that does not hit, I'm afraid. What are you using to hit?
Longsword.
Okay, so you sort of bring up your longsword, and as you bring it down, the cultist just sort of moves out of the way, and ding, as you just slam it against the stone.
Sword.
Are you doing anything else?
No, I'm I'm good. I don't want to move because it's going to trigger opportunity attack, and I can't disengage.
Okay. It is the cultist's go. So number 5 is going to make an attack against Nylon. Does not hit. And then number 6 is going to take an attack against Weimar. That's an 18 plus 3.
Oh my god.
And you're going to take 6 points of damage.
I'm gonna use my stone's endurance.
Okay. So that's
It's
a
gonna
D12
be
plus your con.
that's gonna be 9 plus 3. He doesn't do damage to me at all.
Yeah, you take no points of damage. Cool. Neris, it is your go.
Does it take any actions to change my equipment? So I've wanted to draw my second scimitar instead of my shield.
Yeah, you can get that out. If you drop your shield, however, it does mean that your AC goes down by 2.
But it doesn't cost me my action or my bonus action or my move.
No, I'd say you could just do that.
Okay, I will move over to the cultist attacking Nylon and try and hit that one twice.
Okay, make an attack.
Good job I did that. Natural 1 for the first attack. And natural 1 for the second attack.
Oh, God. Okay.
That was less impressive than I was hoping for.
Yeah, neither of them hit, I'm afraid.
Started a trend with the natural 1 now.
You guys have used all your nat 20s up earlier. Okay. Are you doing anything else?
This world wasn't. No.
No? Okay. Isgard, what would you like to do?
So the nearest one is to nearest then, yeah?
Yeah, so there's one on Nylan, and one on Weimar.
Right. And that's it, those 2.
Yeah, those are the only ones left.
So can I just aim at the nearest one with my longbow and take a shot?
Sure, make an attack.
Yeah. I got a 9, so plus 4, so 13.
To hit? Yeah, that hits.
Alright, lucky. And I take a d8. And I got an 8 plus 2. Nice.
So 10 altogether.
10, yeah.
Okay, do you want to hit the one
I'm a bit luckier.
Do you want to hit one that's been hit already, or do you want to hit the one that's not been hit at all?
I said the nearest one, didn't I? So being fair, whichever one was nearer to me.
Okay, so the one by Nylan is now dead. So there's only one left, and that one is over by Weimar. So Nylan, it is your go. What would you like to do?
I am going to cast Firebolt.
Firebolt?
I think.
Okay, is that an attack or a save?
Hang on, let me just check.
I think it's an attack roll.
Yeah, it's a spell attack, so if you want to make an attack for me.
$13.
30? Yeah, that hits. Roll me some damage.
1d10. Five.
5 points of damage. Okay. Perfect. Storm, back to you. What would you like to do?
Where is the nearest enemy?
So the nearest one is over by Weimar, which is at the far right.
Okay, so I would like to use my short bow.
Okay.
before I draw my short bow,
Mhm.
I just say, if you mess with my friends, you have to mess with me too.
Okay. Make an attack.
And a nat 20 plus 5.
Ooh.
I'm just gonna say,
25.
you kill it. It was on like 4 HP, and with a nat 20, like, just, yeah. So
Yeah.
you just see Storm holding up her short bow, and as she draws back, she lets an arrow fly, and it just hits the enemy right in the temple of the head as it gets pushed up against the wall, and the arrow just sort of splinters a little bit as the impact breaks it as it goes up against the wall. All the enemies are dead. Woo!
Hey.
So you are currently
Everly.
in room 5, and you can move along to room 6 when you're ready.
I would like to investigate the bodies.
Make an investigation check.
Alice's
I will
turn.
also investigate so you can have advantage.
Okay.
Very well, so 2 rolls. 15.
Okay. So investigating all of the bodies, you do come across 2 healing potions
Ooh.
and 5 copper pieces.
Okay, so there's a druid, ranger, rogue. I'm going to give the other healing potion to Iskath, since he's another class that's going to be fighting close range, and I'm going to stay with one.
Thank you.
Okay.
Do we all want to take a short rest here to try and recover, save using the healing potions?
Sounds like a wise idea if we can.
I think that's a great idea because I'm nearly dead.
It's
So
4
I
hours.
have 3 HP left.
you guys want to take a rest in the middle of the enemy's
I mean,
base.
we'd
No,
have to
it's
look
kinda
around
strange.
and keep watching for enemies and stuff.
Is anyone desperate for it, or are we going to be okay? I know I'm going to be okay. I'm just concerned about anyone else's health.
We're probably not gonna be okay. In that case, since Naylan has 3 HP, I'm going to give her my healing potion.
Okay.
What's everyone else's health look like then? I'm on 9.
I'm on 5.
I'm on 10, so I'm okay. Plus, I have my bonus action, which allows me to heal, so I think I'm gonna be fine.
Unless anyone can cast a healing spell. If anyone has a healing spell that they
I've
can
got
cast on it.
one healing spell left for another D4 plus 3, but right now being on 4, I'm inclined to use that on myself.
That would make sense.
How many copper pieces did you set?
5.
5, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
We'll have to play the next room smart then, and make sure that people who can go in with the highest health first do so.
Exactly.
I think so.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
And maybe use my stealth to our advantage.
Yeah, I could do the same. Possibly. Though you'll have a better chance of that than I.
Well, if anyone has a healing kit, let me check in the book because I don't remember how it works.
No, I don't have.
So a healer's kit allows you to stabilize somebody who's gone down. It doesn't
It's
actually
only
give you back HP.
exactly. It only allows you to stabilize. That's right. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
I've only got the medicine proficiency. That's all I have. I don't think that's useful either.
No, again, that will be, you'll be able to use that to stabilize somebody, but that doesn't.
Not to actually heal him.
No,
Yeah,
sorry.
that's what I thought.
So I would not suggest that we rest in here since we're in the middle of enemy territory. So
Probably
we're
right
just
then.
gonna have to push forward and play our cards right the next time. We were taken by surprise, but
Yeah.
we just need to make sure that that doesn't happen again. Oh, and by the way, Storm, you called us friends. That was very sweet. Thank you.
Well, naturally, we've been working together. And some of us
To
have
hell
worked
and back
together.
already.
True. This is our second adventure for Nairis and Storm.
True.
This is our second adventure for Nairis and Storm.
This is our second adventure for Nairis and Storm.
This is our second adventure for Nairis and Storm. This is our second adventure for Nairis and Storm.
Okay.
So
So
I'm
whilst
gonna
getting sorting out some of the loot, getting yourselves sort of
Room 6.
taking a breath, you guys are heading on, yeah?
So I'm gonna
Yeah.
re-equip my
We would
shield.
like to try and do this quite stealthily and maybe check out behind our backs every now and again just to make sure nothing's coming.
Okay.
Well, if we're gonna do it stealthily, then I guess you should go up front.
Yeah.
Let's just say that stealth isn't my strong.
Okay, so shall I go first and check
I'll
out what's
follow
around the
you.
corner?
Yeah, you go first, and I'll follow you. Also stealthily, so I can make a stealth check too.
Okay.
Before we start going down, I'm going to re-equip my shield and I'm going to cast the heal spell on myself, healing me for 7 damage. So I'm
7
back up to-
damage.
7 wounds.
7
You know what I meant.
HP.
7 damage. Okay.
I know
If you
what
want to take
you
7
meant.
damage, you go ahead, but I think that puts you down.
So I've got no spells left. I've got no healing left now, though.
Okay.
You
And
still
then
have your
I'll
canters,
go
right?
for you.
Can I
Yeah. I've got my
can I
poison spell.
please use that healing potion?
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
sorry, what's
I
happening?
got 4, 8, 10. I'm full health again.
Awesome.
Awesome. Cool.
So if you guys are moving forward and you want to be stealthy, can you please make stealth checks for me?
Right.
Everyone or
Yes,
just the
please.
ones up front?
Everybody, please.
Okay.
Great.
18.
Well, I had intended to join you. I'm now going to find a new D20 because that's the 3rd one in a row.
4.
4.
I have this advantage on stealth checks.
Yes.
16
Okay.
plus 4, I got a 20.
Mhm.
Damn, you got more than me. I only got 18.
Okay.
18.
Okay.
I think these dice really do like me.
So you carefully move forward. As you turn, you continue carefully moving forward until there's a door at the end of the corridor. Are you guys opening the door?
I'd like to see if I can hear anything behind the door before I even consider opening it.
Okay, make me a perception check.
7.
7. You don't hear anything. It seems very quiet.
I tell everyone, remember, we don't know what's going to be behind this door. It could be anything. We need to be ready.
Okay, so do we want to reform who's going to go in first?
I think so.
Should Iskath and me go first?
Yeah, sounds wise.
Yeah.
I can still
Okay.
probably disregard the stealth at this point then and go in with you.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll head in last. I'll stay behind and
Okay.
sneak in if we need
I mean,
extra damage or anything.
Okay.
you could remain behind so that you probably, I mean, not probably, you possibly could go into battle and sneak so that you could use the bonus damage of the sneak attack.
That's a good idea. Yeah, so I'll stay behind and
Okay.
be our surprise attack if needs be.
Okay, so as you two open the door and enter the room, you enter this very large room. In the centre, there's a large arcane circle. The circle is surrounded by pillars with large orange crystals on them, which seems to be powering the circle. In the centre of the circle, there's a large bath-type structure. You can see a body in there, covered in a saline solution type of concoction. Tubes come out of the bath and connect to the crystals. At the back of the room, you see that there are 5 teleportation circles. Isgard, you recognise this circle. It's very familiar. It seems to be the same type of circle that you destroyed in the abandoned house on your last quest about a week before.
I was going to say. Interesting. Okay, guys, I know what to do here. Seems we have to attack these amber crystals.
Can I see what's inside bathtub? Did you say that was in the center?
You can see that there's a body, but the concoction liquid thing is so murky, you can't really see any sort of features or anything.
I will spread out from everyone.
Okay.
I think this is going to be where we find out who the doppelganger is.
True. I would suggest that we split
Maybe
up.
we should all get into the room together and keep our distance from each other equally. We all have a fair chance.
Okay. So is everybody
Does
going
that-
into the room?
Does anything happen when you start attacking these crystals?
Before we start,
We
Before
haven't
we start,
started.
Not my experience though, but when they were all destroyed, something definitely happened. That's all I'm going to say.
What
Okay.
kind of thing happened?
We had a large entity spawn in the middle of the room.
Great.
okay.
So is everybody in the
let's do
room?
this. Yes.
Okay.
I think we should all position ourselves equally spread apart, everyone facing a crystal for themselves.
Okay. Who's breaking the first crystal?
I'll equip my second scimitar and then I'll break one.
Okay, so I'm going to be sending a message to somebody on Discord. So keep an eye out on those. So who said they were breaking the first crystal?
Neris.
Neris. As you take your scimitar, you smash open one of the crystals.
I'll break the next crystal.
That was
Storm.
Storm, right? Okay. Yeah, so you go up.
I'll use my rapier.
Your rapier? Yeah. That's fine. So as you go up, you break the crystal. That crystal is broken.
I will break the third one.
Can everybody make me insight checks, please?
Insight.
Yeah.
Getting better. We're at a 12 now.
I'm guessing we have an 8.
8, a 12, and
20.
7.
20. Okay, so none of you other than the 20. Who was the 20? That was Neris, right?
Imac.
Right. You notice that Nylan is looking a bit nauseous.
Do you feel well, Nylan? You seem kind of out of it.
I feel a bit tingly. Do you not feel tingly,
I'm fine over here.
guys?
I'm going to ask you to drop your weapons, please.
Let's not be too hasty here. Let's just all
That's
separate and back up and get some distance
fine.
between each other.
Okay, who's breaking the third crystal?
I'll slap one with my quarterstaff.
With my lance. I mean, you go first. You go first, it's okay.
Iskard, you take your quarterstaff. You jab it, you break the crystal. Nylan, you can feel yourself start crying. Everybody else, it just looks like she's crying. Nylan, you are getting vivid, horrible, distraught images going through your head of people being tortured. And as you're in the corner of this room, you see this young girl, a dragonborn, being dragged in, and she's screaming and thrashing, and you can feel the terror that she feels. Who's breaking the fourth crystal?
Me.
Okay, so you go up.
With my lance. So I'm 10 feet away from the crystal with my lance.
Okay, so you go up with your lance and you break it. Nylan, you get another image. You feel, this time though, you feel it. You feel like you're drowning. You see this dragonborn being shoved under this solution. And as she does, you feel your lungs start to fill up and your throat close up with this thick, sticky concoction that's making it almost impossible to breathe. And you see her thrashing in this same concoction that you feel in your lungs. And it terrifies you, but also it's invigorating. It's exciting. Who's smashing
Okay.
the 5th crystal?
At this point, can I move around towards my mark and stand next to him and look at Nylan? Look
Nylan
towards
doesn't
Nylan.
look any different.
As she
She doesn't look any different.
she said she felt fine.
But do I notice? I mean,
We don't.
first of all, did she drop her weapons?
I don't know. Nylan, did you drop your weapons?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's dropped her
Okay.
weapons.
In that case, I will be 15 feet away from her since I already destroyed my crystal and I have to wait for the others to destroy their. And
Okay.
I'm going to remain at her side, just watching her. I'm not going to do anything out of the ordinary.
She doesn't seem to be moving or making any reactions. So who's smashing the 5th crystal?
I'll go around and smash another one.
Okay. As the 5th one is smashed, Nylan, you feel excitement, joy, as you just see this body of Dragonborn just slowly falling still as a lid is placed over this bath, this coffin. You're still unable to breathe, but you feel some of your memories come back. You remember a childhood, friends and family. You're starting to take over this Dragonborn. Who's smashing the 6th crystal?
I'm going to back away as someone does that.
Okay.
I'll move around and whack it then.
And as you crack the final crystal, you hear an ear-splitting scream come from Nylan as this image, this Dragonborn facade just drops. And in front of you is a tall, dark grey, bluey black creature with bright yellow, orange-yellow eyes staring at you with more hatred than any of you have ever felt. Long, dangly arms lay by its side with claws coming out the fingertips. You can see the heartbeat under this black, leathery skin as it fixes its eyes on you. And then suddenly, there's a banging from the centre. As you look over, the real Nylan is now struggling in the centre, screaming under the ceiling solution to try for you guys to go and help her. Let's roll initiative, please, everyone.
Ooh, yeah.
Hopefully we'll be able to dart into the center with this.
Not bad,
17.
not bad.
Okay, so just as an FYI, Nylan, you are now switched to the Nylan in the top and the tub thing. So that's who you're playing as. So.
Yeah.
20...
Okay, so question: does she have armor or weapons?
Yeah. So her weapons are on the outside, so she can go and get those. Her armor is already on.
Okay, perfect.
So she just has to go collect her weapons. 20 to 25.
No one ever
good.
gets.
No one?
It's that guy.
Okay, 15 to 20.
Yeah, I have 17.
Me.
19.
I had 17 as well.
Okay, so who had 19?
I did.
Nylan, okay. Who had
Best
17?
one is the one choking on saline.
Yeah.
I had 17.
Storm? Okay.
Yeah.
Who else had 17?
That was me, Iskath.
Iscard. Did somebody else say they had 15 or 16?
I have 16.
16, okay. Vermac. And, okay, and Neris, what did you get?
5.
5.
Mhm.
Okay. It is the doppelgangers go first. So they're going to march up.
I'll be back in a minute.
They're going to march up over to Weimark, who has been staring it down. Going to make an attack. Does a 12 hit?
No, it doesn't.
Whew, perfect.
Ooh.
Nylan, you are currently stuck under in Silene Solution. I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Yeah.
No pressure.
Thanks. 12.
12? Okay. You feel yourself panicking, but you manage not to open your mouth. You don't let any of this solution go in. So you manage to keep your ear. Storm, what are you doing? You can hear the banging coming from this tub. What would you like to do?
I would like to use my stealth and try and stay out of sight of this doppelganger to get to the center.
Okay, make a stealth check, please.
16.
Okay. It doesn't seem to have noticed you. It seems to have its eyes fixed on Iscard and Weimark. So you make it over to the center.
I put my hand in the solution for.
So there's a top. There's like a cover, which is why she can't get out.
Can I try and push the top off?
Yeah. So I mean, it's fairly easy to get the cover off, and as you do, there's a from Nylan, who just sits up, taking in all of the air that she can get. So that would be your action. Is there anything else you would like to do?
I would like to. No, I think I'm okay. I'll stay where I am.
Okay. Iscard, it is your go.
Okay. I'm going to help out Weimark while Storm is stealthing around to the center, and
Okay.
pull out my javelin and make an attack on the creature.
Okay, so the creature's right in front of you guys.
Okay.
So, yeah, make an attack.
So that's a 10 in total.
10 doesn't hit, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
As you go and try and
That's
stab with your javelin, it's sort of, I keep forgetting you guys can't see me. It dodges out of the way and it just fixes its eyes onto you.
Okay.
Weimark, what would you like to do?
Okay, so it's 5 feet away from me.
No, it's right in front of you.
So 5 feet.
No, it's not 5 feet. I mean, like it's literally right next to you.
We're in the same square.
No, I'm asking because my lance has a disadvantage if it's 5 feet, or I would guess.
Yeah, you would
right
have
in my square.
disadvantage with this. Yeah.
So I'm gonna change to my longsword.
Okay.
And make an attack.
Okay, make an attack roll.
Doesn't 17 hit?
Yeah, that hits. Roll me some damage.
Great. Oh, that's not good. 3.
3 points damage? Okay. Did you add your modifiers to that?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Are you doing anything else?
No.
No. Okay. Neris, your go. What would you like to do?
Can I get around behind the creature and attack it?
Yeah, make an attack with advantage.
2 attacks because I've got my scimitar, both weapons out.
I thought you picked up your shield.
I did, but then as I came in and saw this, after I was told, I changed back to my 2 scimitars.
Okay, you need to remember to let me know next time about that, right? But yep, go ahead, make 2 attack rolls.
So first attack is 16.
16 hits. Nerys?
Oh, I was wondering why his circle was lit up green solid. That was why.
I think we lost him.
And he's back.
He's back.
There we go.
Okay,
Sorry,
yeah, so the first one hits. I don't know if you rolled the second one.
Second one was a 24.
Yeah, that certainly hits. So roll two lots of damage for me.
I have 8 and 7.
Okay. Cool. It is the doppelganger's go. So he's going to turn around and make an attack against Nerys. I'm so sorry.
Oh.
Oh god.
That's a nat 20.
Oh.
That's critical.
You're gonna...
Someone has a healing potion they can
Okay.
feed me, right?
No, I think we used them all up.
I still have the one you gave me.
Nerys,
Oh, that's
What?
right.
what's your max HP?
If he survives.
No.
What's your max HP?
9.
What HP are you currently on?
9.
Don't keep
I'm
us in
afraid
suspense
to
like
say-
this, come on.
I'm afraid to say that you are being raped by a doppelganger.
One sec.
He rolled
Give me a sec.
nat
No.
9.
I need to double check this. Okay.
Okay.
This
It's
suspense
okay.
is
It's
unreal.
okay. It's fine. It's fine. Oh my god! I thought I'd killed you. I thought I fucking killed you. It's fine.
Oh.
I doubled the bonus by accident. You only take 14 points of damage. You are down, but
You
you're
gotta
not.
love
But
how
you're
she just
alive.
said that
But
it
you
says
are not
only
dead.
14.
Yeah.
Thank God
But-
you're not completely dead.
If it was double the bonus, which is why we didn't do it by accident, you would be dead outright.
Okay.
Ooh, it's fine. You are down. I'll be making death saving throws for you, but you are not dead straight away.
It's okay. I
You're
know
down,
I'm
but not out.
Okay.
Ooh.
Nylan, it is your go. What would you like to do?
Well, so I need to go and get my staff so that I can do my spells. But then, is that where the doppelganger is now, or did he move away from it?
No, so your staff, your equipment basically will be like on the other side of your tub thing from where it is. So you can jump out, grab your stuff. I'd let you do that because I don't want to disadvantage you too much because
Okay.
of out of your control. So you can take your action, your bonus action as well.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna wipe the gunk off my face, run
Okay.
over and get my staff, and then I'm going to do. If I do, hang on. If I do magic missile,
Mm-hmm.
well, can I do all 3 darts at the doppelganger,
Yeah, that's fine.
or does it have to?
No,
Yeah.
you
So
can-
I'll do that. Is 1d4 plus
You don't-
1 force damage for each dart.
Yeah.
I think I do have it.
Wait, you don't need to roll. It just hits.
Magic
Okay.
Missile always
Yeah.
hits.
Yeah. Okay. Roll 3d4 plus 3.
Is it dex save? It says attack save, dex save. Oh no, sorry, that's the wrong one.
No, it just
You hit.
they hit.
Yeah, it just
You
it
hit.
just hit.
Period.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
roll 3d4 plus 3, please, for damage.
Cool.
Oh,
6, 8, 11.
11 points of damage. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a lot of damage. Are you doing anything
Yeah.
else?
Nope.
Okay.
Good choice.
Storm, it is your go. What would you like to do?
How far away is the doppelganger from me?
Well, if you've just opened the lid, it's probably about 30 foot away.
Okay, I would like to attack with my short bow then.
Okay, make an attack roll.
Here goes nothing. 14.
14 just hits.
Oh.
Roll me some damage.
Damage is 5.
5 points damage. Okay. Perfect. Isgard, it is your go.
Sorry. Can I, while the monster is distracted, move around and try to stabilize Neris?
Sure. How are you going to stabilize?
With the, well, hopefully, can I use the medicine proficiency, like with a.
Okay, so just as a quick FYI, if you roll 5 or more less than the DC, then it will be a failed death saving throw automatically.
Cool.
You can use a healing potion.
How do I know what the DC is? Or do I not know until I do it?
Yeah, you don't.
No, you don't.
You have no idea what it is.
Like, can I use the potion while he's down?
Yeah, that would be your action, but you could feed him the potion. That would give him HP as well and get him back up.
Okay, I didn't know I could do that.
You can do that.
Sure, then I'll do that.
Okay, roll 2d4 plus 2 for me then, please. And re-roll any ones that you get.
I got 5. Reroll a 1, you said, though. I had a 4 and a 1. Or 2 4s.
8, 9, so you get 10 points of healing. Neris.
Thank you.
You are you're currently on the floor, so you are prone, so you'll have to use half a movement to get back up on your go, but you are awake and you are healed. Isgard, that is your action. Is there anything else you would like to do on your go?
Breathe a sigh of relief, but no. I can't do anything else.
Okay, Vimark, it is your go. What would you like to do?
Okay, a couple of questions. Now that it is distracted, targeting Narrows, if I move without disengaging, does he still get an opportunity attack on me?
Yeah, because you're still moving out of range on it.
Well, then I will not move out. I would like to attack.
Okay, make an attack.
That's a 22.
That definitely hits. Roll me some damage.
That's a 13 on damage.
Oh.
Okay, he is looking hurt. Looking very hurt. Are you doing anything else when you go?
No.
Perfect. Neris, it is your go. What would you like to do?
I will stand up.
And
I will take 2 attacks against him again.
Okay, make an attack roll.
Am I still at advantage?
Yeah.
Good. 22 for the first one.
How do you want to finish him?
That was the hit, not damage.
Yeah, no, I know. He's got 1 HP left. He has 1 HP. No matter what you rolled, you would have killed him.
Fair enough.
How do you want to kill him?
I'll make the first attack as I'm standing up and just slash at the inside of one of the legs.
Okay. So as you stand up, you slash at the inside of the legs, and as you do, he just sort of falls down. And as he does, and as you stand up, you pierce him through the heart, and he lets out like an ear-shattering scream. But he is dead, and only one of you went down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing.
So
we can
great
look around now, right?
Yeah, what would you guys like to do?
Can I investigate the body, see if there's anything on it?
Search, definitely.
Sure, make investigation checks.
I'll assist.
Yep.
So I get advantage because they're assisting. 20.
20. Okay. You don't find anything on the body. However, in the room as a whole, you do find 43 pieces of copper, 19 pieces of silver, 12 pieces of gold, and a book.
Okay.
Sorry, what?
Shall we?
Oh,
Shall we? Oh.
a book. And okay,
Oh,
yeah.
interesting.
If any of you were in the stream when we made the magic items.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember.
Yeah.
Oh.
Trail of slime that they just sells the whole thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Does anyone want the book? I
Yeah.
don't really use magic, so
I mean,
Can I
you
have
can
a
still
look at it,
you can
please?
still
I
have
just
it,
want to be
and you can
present
still
for
have the
the
cantrip.
insult, so I'll take it if no one wants it.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
Wait, what?
Who's gonna keep it?
Can I have a look at it?
I don't know what minor illusion does, so I don't know if it's useful. But the other part of the book,
Cass,
We can roll for it if you want.
or if no one wants that, I would
Minor,
keep
is
it.
it? Sorry, it keeps cutting out, so I don't know what the book is. What is it?
It is
in the voice channel chat. No, sorry, I cut you off.
It's in the chat.
So
It's the book
as you guys are discussing what you want to do with this loot, you hear a intruders. I knew they were intruders as I entered the den. A large slug-type creature slithers around the corner, and through the doors. This is Slugsy. Well, I can't let you live without my experiment, can I? Sort of slithers forward. What are you guys doing?
I'm gonna temporarily just grab up the money and the book just so it's safe.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think that's the first thing, so we can sort that out once we have dealt with Slugsy.
Where is he? Where is he? Where is
He's
he?
by the door.
God damn
Where-
it! Why?
Where does
I
the monster
wouldn't
down?
go anywhere if I were you. And as he says that, an army of about 20 cultists start walking behind him.
Oh god.
Oh no.
Oh my god!
The moment we thought it was over.
Okay, can somebody roll me an intelligence, please?
Who had the best intelligence? I have a +1.
I'm 0, so not me.
I'm pretty sure it was Neris.
I'm at 0.
Oh, who had the
+1
+1?
too.
I'm a perception.
Does nobody have anything more than +0 on intelligence?
I've got +1. Shall I roll?
Best chance we got.
Oh, 19.
Okay, so you do remember one of the things that you saw when you came up in here, where there was 5 large, what you can only assume, teleportation circles at the back?
That's right!
Mm-hmm.
Genius.
This is what we've been waiting for, cultists.
Okay,
Now we have 5 experiments to do. Get them! And as he says that, there's huge sort of crackling balls of thunder and fire, arcane energy that sort of collect in his hands. And as he does, you can see that they start marching towards you. What are you guys doing?
I'm gonna run to
Thankfully,
this
we're all off the floor, so I think we should all make a break for it.
Shall we run to these portals?
I will dash towards the teleportation circles, and I think I reach.
So before you guys reach there, you hear a as two large sort of fireballs that are crackling with arcane energy and thunder just sort of hit above your heads at the rock, and some debris comes hitting out, and you just manage to dodge out of the way, and one piece comes past you and it almost knocks one of you out, but you manage to get to the teleportation circle, and just before you go you hear, "Get them! I want some for my experiment!" And then you all teleport out just as some of the cultists were getting up to you. They make a grab for you, but you disappear.
Ooh.
And you reappear at the bottom of the stairs in the sewers, just
Nice.
before the door.
I think we should still keep moving. They could be right behind us.
Yeah,
We
let's go
definitely
back
need to
to
get out of here.
let's go back to the guild.
Run in.
I believe it is the safest place.
Probably.
Okay. So you guys run back to the guild. And that's where we're going to end it tonight.
Cool. Shall we organise who gets what now we're
Yeah.
sat in the guild?
Sure.
Yeah.
So before you guys do that, I just want to say, anybody who's watching on YouTube, I hope you enjoyed. Yeah, links and stuff in the description for stuff, for Discord, and if you want to donate, and everything else is in the description, so take a look. Thank you guys for playing. I hope you enjoyed it. I did not expect you guys to go and attack some of the NPCs. Should have planned for that. Should have,
I didn't expect that either.
So yeah, thank you guys if you're watching, and we will see you next week with another one shot.
Good teamwork, guys.
Hopefully-
Good teamwork.
Woo!